Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
How do you keep getting in here every week? Just suddenly in my office.
You keep leaving your door open. I don't know.
Ah.
You just leave it unlocked. We're just gonna.
Well, I like it better open.
Fair. That is fair.
Dang it.
It's the price you pay for having fun.
It's a good price.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
It's worth it.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Chat. Hello.
Oh,
Hope you're all well.
Just thriving.
I love that the person who I have actually seen today is the person who answered the question.
What are we doing here?
Well, I'm also good.
Good, I'm glad.
And nobody else.
Nobody else. The rest of you.
Fine.
I don't care.
Be that way.
No complaints.
Coach Frisbee in the rain before this, so I am cold.
Oh no. Did you know your body can't tell the difference between wet and cold? It just doesn't like either of them.
I believe that. I truly don't like either of them.
I do get confused about it sometimes.
I feel like sometimes wet doesn't feel cold though. Like if you're just like in a nice pool and it's room temperature.
Interesting point.
Well, isn't that neat?
So last time, Mitra.
This week's recap.
Yeah.
Bye.
Our rage.
Yeah.
We're doing so well.
So good. So last week, Hal successfully convinced Azad not to run after getting the letter from Rex, and so Azad went on her 2-day bender of crafting and pretty much just drinking coffee, ending with some goodies that she was able to make. We also took a quick dive into Rev's processing, if you want to call it that, while tinkering, and the rest of the team ran down some leads, got some additional information, which you guys actually haven't had really a moment to kind of dig into, because we had some other things happen. Got a little bit more information about the magic of the life-sucking jars, and individually your levels of tolerance for caffeine. When the group went to go check in with Rev, they found her with a new weapon, and I guess very much a begrudging willingness to chat. However, Azad was asleep, because 2 days of hard work and coffee does in fact lead to a major crash. So you guys all let her take a nap in Rev's apartment. And took a stroll to go over to the city guard and pick up that additional information. However, while you guys were doing that and making friends with the curmudgeon-y front desk lady, friends is generous, Azad's nap was cut short by a visit from Rosie, where the two of them had sort of a mother-to-mother chat. And then it was interrupted by projectiles coming through the windows and a cloud of smoke knocking you both unconscious. Not too long after this, the group returned and immediately saw that the windows were broken and there was sort of a cloud of something coming out of the family home. This led to your first interaction, real interaction with Rex, who is worse than I think really any of you anticipated. So he cast Hold Person on the party, proceeded to taunt you, and while you were all held, you watched as Rosie and the children, Bergen and the children were removed, unconscious, and put into a large vehicle, which Rex then got into, gloating, and left after encouraging his goons to have some fun. That's where we find ourselves this week. The party all sort of frozen in place in horror as the largest, most heavily armed person sort of strides towards you. And with that in mind, I'm gonna bring you all into our map for this evening.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh, it's raining.
It's raining. There
Why
are
is
dark.
so
Has it been
cool.
raining this whole time?
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
Wait, why am I there? Should I be there? I should be somewhere else.
Oh,
Shouldn't
you
I?
shouldn't be there. You are not there. You are. No. Oop. Not there for a moment.
Yeah.
Not there.
What? Okay, I also asked, what about the presence of Nina? Is Nina here?
Where's Neener? Yeah.
Neener is
We're on
here.
Neener Watch
you know,
2023. Where's Neener?
I don't have a little thing for
Hashtag
Neener.
find Neener.
Have to. Let me see.
I need a little milk carton emote with Neener's face on it that just says hashtag where is Neener.
I'll add it to the sticky note list of emotes
Yes,
I should make on
please.
the
That
side
Billy
of
really
my
does not
monitor.
pay
Need
attention.
this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are we rolling initiative? What's happening?
Oh,
There's little
You're
Neener.
asleep.
Lil Neener.
Uh,
Neener.
I don't know if I'm asleep so much as forcibly napping
Unconscious?
because I got hit on the
Forcibly
head.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a voluntary nap.
That's true. It was not.
Who is these?
This map is so neat. I love its line art.
I'm pretty excited.
Where did you get the nap from? Where'd you get the map from, Ben?
This map came from 2 Minute Tabletop. The folks over there designed them, and I purchased a few things from them, including this map.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very nice.
Yeah, super cool stuff. Way better than me having to build all this out myself while doing, the rest of life stuff.
All right, tell us what you do, God Dad.
So,
What?
weird. I don't-
It's especially weird coming from Katie because it's also
Yep.
like goddad spouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
God Dad
layers.
husband?
I
Yeah.
don't know if I can condone this, and I'm into a lot of weird shit.
I don't know if I consented to this.
Yeah, I definitely did not. So, what I would love from you guys is for you to roll initiative.
Oh,
my
In
God.
the thing, right?
Katie,
Okay.
you
Oh
are
yeah, you need
not
it done
going to roll
in.
initiative yet.
Oh, I can't see any of my stuff anyway to roll initiative, so.
Oh yeah, Azad doesn't exist because Azad's not here. Okay.
Question: What are we rolling for our initiative? Are we basing it on perception?
Perception.
Yes.
Perception?
So we are doing
I
the
Pathfinder rules!
yeah.
I'm gonna use the one in. Let's see how the virtual table talk does for me. I'll
Yeah.
use
Me
the
too.
virtual,
I think I'm gonna
so
do
it's
that
in
too.
there for you. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh, the VTT sucks.
Speak
No,
for
no.
It sucks
yourself.
with you. Speak for yourself.
Oh.
I want to play. This sucks.
Wait, where
Mine's
is
not letting me
the-
roll. It says game paused on its page. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yay.
Hello.
Now I remember what I was doing before.
This is also
Oh,
gonna be
no.
a fun. Do I remember how to Foundry?
This is going to be fun. Do I remember how to play Foundry and share my screen?
Ooh.
Yeah, you get to
Double
figure it out
duty.
live in front of everyone.
Everyone's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is his taskbar showing? It's so embarrassing.
Is that Never mind.
No, it's
Is that
not a
thing?
Is that a
euphemism.
taskbar? Or are you just happy to
What?
see me?
Oh my.
It was flashing. I'm sorry. It just happens.
Yeah, mine's still not working.
Still not working. Okay.
No. I mean, I'll just roll a d20 physically and then just add my perception
Let me see
to it.
here.
I didn't charge up my dice appropriately, so.
Oh,
Oh no.
configure ownership.
Got some
Don't
magic
you love
wraps.
when we do the tech support live?
Gotta love it.
To be
Here,
fair,
I
this
can...
is our first time
Oh,
ever doing this.
7
Oh, wow.
on my dice.
Aha, okay.
The
Well,
dice.
I was able to roll in the VTT for you, and you got 15. So would you like the 7 or would you like the 15?
I'll take the 7.
Okay.
Honest, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
I forgot. I regularly forget that Billion's last name is Fuff, and it's in Foundry,
Yeah,
and
it's right
just
there.
makes me smile all the time. For those of you who did not know, that is Billion's last name.
He's a
Billion.
fluffy little boy.
Billion Fuff.
Billion Fuff.
Well, on the bright side, I can roll other things, it seems.
That's good.
Excellent.
That's
I just can't roll
Oh.
initiative for some reason.
Or perception.
You just wait. Did you not just roll initiative perception?
I just did that.
Oh, good.
Yes. Okay. So I didn't.
If I roll a 1, do I not add my +6? Because I definitely rolled a 1 on my actual real dice.
Okay. So
Patrick's gonna die.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Probably. Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Well,
Either way,
Reassuring.
1 or 7, you are the bottom of the initiative regardless, so you're covered. I turned off the modifiers to try to make sure that like my chance of rolling a 7 was better, and then of course I rolled the 1, which is the thing that I didn't need. So, and if there's a way to, initiative. Look at that. There it is. Amazing. So.
Just so everyone knows, this is like essentially our first time running in Foundry outside of the streams with Jason. So
Yes.
level set.
Yes. This is gonna be it's gonna be a thing.
it's
Yeah, I've only used it for like 1 or 2 other campaigns. This is not my go-to tabletop.
You'll do fine.
It's gonna be great.
Mhm.
All right.
Look, I'm just here to take notes.
I would love if you could all roll perception checks, regular perception this time.
I'm assuming I'm not included in this.
No, sorry, Katie, you are not.
I like this VTT.
Oh.
I don't.
Oof.
I've already
I don't know if
forgotten
I'm
how to get
partial.
23.
23. Okay.
Working on it. Fuck it, I'm rolling it live. For real. Real dice. That's a 12 on the die for a 19. I can math.
19.
19.
Cool.
I believe in you.
Okay. So we have 2 people with 20 or higher. Yes, Patchwork and
Alistar.
Alistar. Oh, sorry, Patchwork.
No, I got
okay.
a 9.
Oh, okay, you just got a 9. Okay. Oh, that was initiative. I see now. I
Yeah.
see. Wonderful. So many rolls in one place. Okay, so Al, you notice a couple of figures, just on either side of you, and I will bring them to view for you all now. In addition to the person walking towards you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Damn it. I just wrote down the initiative order. And now it's all wrong.
So he's going to come around towards you guys and sort of and make.
Damn.
Oh.
Yep, he's going to make an attack.
Oh.
Yeah, keep saying oh and maybe he'll stop.
That
Oh. No.
Are we had hold person. Is it still active?
No, so as he drives away, the hold person fades. So you guys all feel yourselves come back. Yes.
He was slime. and I did not enjoy.
Yes. And he's going to make an attack at Billion.
Ugh.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay, so that hits. So we need two things. I need a DC 16 Fortitude saving throw from Billion.
That does not sound great.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
At
natural
least I'm
20.
half fortitude. No perception.
No
Off the
perception.
fortitude.
While we roll them in the virtual tabletop, just because I don't see them appearing on Zech's screen, we should tell people what we're rolling still instead of just us all
Yes.
reacting to
Oh,
them.
yes. Okay.
No, they appear. They're there.
They're here.
Okay, I just didn't see them showing up on like the screen of yours that I see.
Hmm.
So just checking.
Cool.
We announce the numbers. That's a
Well, the
20
Just
on the dice.
checking.
Yes. All right. So you do take some damage.
Yeah, they can't see the numbers in chat.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah. For everybody, whether they can see them or hear us or whatever, everyone can get numbers in all the ways. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be 9
Thank you,
points of
chat.
damage.
Rude.
Did he just get stabbed?
Oh,
What just
you did it
happened?
for
Did.
me.
Yep.
Shanked from the side.
Yes. And he's
Okay.
going to take a. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna take a second attack against you.
Dude, chill.
So slashes into you twice.
Oh,
All right.
What the hell?
Gonna need another
A
fortitude saving
24.
throw.
Goodness gracious.
Ben, you got to say what you're rolling to hit, please.
Oh, sorry. Yep. So that was it was a 28 to hit.
There's a 21 for
And then a
saving
24
throw.
on the side. Okay, 21 on the saving throw. Wonderful. Cool. So you don't. You feel again this like poison sort of like seeps in, and you manage to shrug it off, despite.
My thick fur.
Yes.
But he still
yeah.
took damage, correct?
You did take 8 points of damage,
Okay.
regardless. Yep.
From that.
All
All
right.
right. Help y'all.
And that
How are you
is.
looking, Billion?
Yeah, Bill, how you doing, Bill?
Ow. Ah. Ow.
Ow.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
Right.
crap, and Azad still has the fucking healing wand.
Yep.
Oh.
And is
Shit.
very unconscious, and we don't
Yes.
even know she's home.
Yep, that's correct.
In her
Yep.
defense, she did ask who wants it. No one
I
took
offered it to all of
It's
you.
true.
and no one accepted it. So that's
I was not
really
there when it
a
was
you
offered, I
problem.
believe. Just gonna defend my own self.
Another guy
There.
pops up on the other side of the street and is going to make an attack at Rev from
Oh, just-
range.
Oh no.
It's a thrown attack that is only 14 to hit, which misses.
Does.
So he's going to take a second attack at you. Perhaps this time. Nope, that also
still no.
misses. Only a 7 to hit. And is going to actually duck off out of sight and around a corner. Just trying to break a line of contact or line of sight.
One.
Next up is Corna. Corna, what would you like to do?
I think maybe I'll head him off around the corner. And so I will move. Just checking how far I can run.
Mm-hmm.
25. So I will move my first 25 feet, and then
Sure thing.
seeing that I still need to do a little bit more, I will use a second action to continue to run around the corner.
Amazing.
And
Ben, I believe you said that the first feet of X amount of
We're
movement
gonna
would count.
do that later once we've
Okay.
gotten. Yeah, I want to get used to. Let's all get used to
Okay.
the rules of Pathfinder before we start messing with the rules.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Love that plan.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's two actions. Do you have anything else you want to do?
I think I would like to devise a stratagem. So I kind of want to formulate a plan of attack. And in doing so, I want to see if there are any barrels or crates that it looks like I could like push or move to like topple on top of this guy.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
Okay.
Or does it just happen?
So I choose a creature I can see and roll a d20. If you strike the chosen creature later this round, you may use the result of the roll you made to devise a stratagem for your strike's attack roll instead of rolling. So you make this only for the first strike you make against the creature and not any subsequent attacks.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just like roll a d20 right now.
Is it when you... It sounds like you're attacking the person?
I'm kind of like looking them over and looking at my surroundings and like devising my plan for the next attack that I actually make against them.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay,
so what I can do is if I roll well enough with the d20, I can like just use that instead of rolling an attack roll.
That's so cool. Yeah, all right, go for it.
All right. How do we roll just like regular ass dice?
You can do... Where are my dice?
I'm going to just do this.
You can also just roll it, yeah.
I'm going to do this and just subtract 7. So an 11.
An 11.
Okay. Not the best stratagem I've ever come up with.
Yeah, you know what? Here's what I'll tell you. As you like sort of assess things, because you're in the middle of the street, there's not like a whole lot of crates that are sort of piled in such a way that you could knock them on top of somebody. You do feel like that there might be some interesting avenues of attack that are less sort of like head to head, just based on sort of the topography of the space. But nothing strikes you as like, oh, I could just push this and, you know, achieve the outcome that I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works, and that's all 3 of my actions for the turn.
Alrighty, amazing. Next up, yes.
They keep appearing and my notes are just constantly wrong. It's not rude at all.
Okay, so you guys don't see anything happening. Okay, cool. One of the... Does he have a range attack? No, he does not. Unfortunate. Cool. He's going to stride forward towards you guys. And unfortunately for him, actually has to take 2 actions worth of movement. And is going to make... make 2 attacks against... Oh, never mind. He can't. That's 2 actions. Unfortunate. Well, fortunate for Al. Unfortunate for our friend here. So he's going to make a short sword attack against Al. As he slashes in, it is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
I will need a DC 14 Fortitude saving throw.
Do all these motherfuckers have poison weapons? What is happening?
18.
18,
Ugh.
very nice.
D&D me 100% had a way to jump in front of shit like that, and Pathfinder me does not.
Same.
All right,
Mine
that
gonna be
is
fine.
14
Holy
points
shit.
of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Ow.
Can we just go around and say how many hit points we all have? Because I wanna like level set for a minute here.
I want to watch Katie stress out while she can't do anything.
I
and she
have-
just tracks numbers.
I
Yeah.
have 32.
I had 44, but now I'm down to 30.
35.
Oof.
Alex,
I had 41. I'm down to 24.
Ooh.
Rachel.
Patchwork has 32 hit points.
Zaki.
30.
Cool. Okay.
Neener has 32.
We're
Thank
very
you.
Neener
Neener has more
HP than
hit
me.
points.
It's a very
What the
sturdy
fuck?
badger.
Neener's our tank.
Neener's our tank.
Oh my
Excuse me.
God.
Get hashtag Neener tank trending
Hell
right
yeah.
now.
Billion, what did you say you're at currently?
24.
I'm gonna design a T-shirt that is just a badger wearing a tank top.
Neener tank.
Al, you took 14, right? So you're at 30.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Cool. Super fun for all of us.
I'll give him a headband too.
Yeah, the fuck, Neener? Does Neener get his own turn?
does.
Neener will
Fucking
go
should.
directly after Billion, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Reverie, it is your turn.
Sure. I'm distracted by how much more of a member of this party Neener is than I was prepared for. Cool. This guy's still in between the two of us, right?
Yes. Yes, he
All right.
is.
I unfortunately have just created myself a ranged weapon. And he's a little too close for that to work,
Yes.
I think. So my new pretty weapon is going to stay in my pocket for the moment while I'm just going to stab him with my dagger.
Hell yeah. Stabbing
Yeah.
is always a good thing.
We're going to do some major stabby stabs. So let's see. First one is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Damn. Okay. Let's see. I believe it is, and correct me if I'm wrong because I have not played as much Pathfinder as you all. It's one action per my stab, right?
Correct. And
So
it
I
is
can make two more.
You can make two more. So you'll take a -4 penalty to the second attack.
Right, and a minus
a-
6.
Minus
Eight to the
minus
next
8 to the
next
third.
Gross. The other dudes though, are they in range of my crossbow?
What is the range of your crossbow?
Should be.
There's the one that attacked Billion is definitely within range. And the more
Right.
like chunky armored fella is also definitely in range. There's a person behind him who you probably could also hit.
It's got a 120
Oh yeah.
foot range.
Yeah, easy.
Are they so close that I take a minus
n-
to it because they're too tight?
If you were attacking the guy that's right next to you, maybe, but the rest of them, no. The rest of them are.
Okay, so then I will take a shot at the one on the like cart side of Billion.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. That is a 17 on the die plus. Hang on 1 second.
I mean, his AC is 19, so I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, it should because it's also got the +1 from.
Oh yeah.
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 So that should be fine. Which means it is 1d8 plus, so 5 plus the 1 bonus damage from the magic stock, right? That we've
6.
got.
Yep.
So 6 points of damage
6
should
points.
be all that the crossbow does at this point.
Okay.
And then I think I'm actually going to take a step back.
Okay.
Can I kind of put myself behind that cart?
Absolutely. Yeah. You
Just
definitely
kind
have
of
enough
out
movement
of
for
the
that.
way of that dude.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. I just like pretend I'm hiding behind it.
Cool.
We'll do that. That looks like hidden.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right. Next up, Billion.
Oh, I didn't think I would be that fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So first I'm gonna be like, Neener, other side. He should go over there when he has the chance. And then so do I have to draw my weapon? Is that an action?
That is an action. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
I guess technically I should have made Rev do that. Yeah, I'll give you guys a free action on this one, because it's pretty apparent you're getting into a fight. So I'll just I give you that one for free.
Oh, bless.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna send Nina to the other side. Hopefully we can flank him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. So that's one. And then I'm gonna just stab this guy with my main gauche.
All right.
So that is 22 to hit.
Ooh, that definitely hits.
Okay. And that does 3 damage.
3 damage. All
and
right.
he's dead, and we've killed him.
Yeah.
Incredibly, he's totally dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't appreciate what you're doing to him very much. But is looking a-okay, all things considered.
Yeah, I did forget how sad these little gauches were.
Billy, and you gotta bless.
Oh, thank you. I could really use it. Okay. So I think I guess I'm just gonna commit and hit again.
Hell yeah.
So that's
Go ahead and take that second attack. Let's see what happens. Sometimes it is worth it.
okay.
Hell yeah, that's a crit.
Oh
But what-
shit!
How does the
Nice.
Woo.
I lose points because it's my second attack?
It doesn't matter
because it's a
crit,
natural
right?
20.
Yeah.
You
I
crit
just get to.
regardless. Yeah, you
Dang,
just get to
okay,
crit.
so I
Yeah.
crit
You just crit.
10 damage.
Hell
Nice.
yeah!
Amazing.
Yes. Okay.
Dang.
That's all I did.
Heck
2 little
yeah.
stabby stabs.
He looks very much bloodied at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, that sucks for him. Cool. It is Niner's turn. Do you want Niner to attack this guy? I will get you access to him in the future, but for the moment, just let me know what it is that you would like Niner to do.
Yeah, I think I want Nita to attack.
Okay.
He has this little jaw, little bitey attack.
All right. So he will take his first one to hit. That does not hit, unfortunately. It was very close to being a good roll.
What was it?
It was a 2.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
How
a
was
2,
it?
2
how
plus
was it?
8. So I watched it bounced from an 18 and then just was like
Ah.
thunk 2. So it was almost very good.
That's right.
Yeah.
How I don't think this would change the 2, but he is flat-footed now, right?
He is flat-footed, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so his AC is lower than it would otherwise be, but it is
No,
still
not too
higher than 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, he's gonna take a swipe with his claws at this guy. Also misses. That is a 15 to hit. Let's see. Can he do anything else that might? He'll take a plus 0 to hit and attempt to attack a third time. Who knows? You know, sometimes
know.
it just and he hits.
Oh,
Go figure.
there you go.
Go figure.
What did he roll?
He rolled
The
exactly
17.
a 17 exactly.
Oh.
Yes. But it's 5 full points of damage, and the guy is looking significantly worse than he did at the beginning of your turn.
Ben, you also did have 2 disadvantages, just so you know. They've been there, and you haven't used them.
Well, tough titties. Well, there it goes. All right. The largest and most heavily armed individual is going to start just sort of like tramping towards you all, very slowly.
And then I wake up,
I don't.
And come
I don't
to
know
help
about,
my
I don't know
friends.
about that.
right? That's what happens.
Something like
Oh
that.
my god.
Hmm.
Leave me alone.
Ben, you're also banned. You have 2 disadvantages and 1 bane.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see how that works out because that's not really how how we have to change the redeems. Okay, so that was 2 actions.
But we haven't yet, and we have to honor them.
No, we can refund actually all of the points that people give for the moment. Teehee.
Do I get an attack opportunity because the person moved?
Not unless you have opportunity attacks as one of your things in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I don't get that yet. Soon.
Not
Yeah.
yet. Yes.
Soon.
Oh, Al, you got inspiration.
Ooh, good to know.
Let's see. Who do he? Yeah, you know what? He's gonna attack Bill, who has been I mean, you've nearly eviscerated one of his people. That is a plus 13 to hit. No joke. That is a natural 1. Yeah, that's amazing. Cool. Wow.
My leather's really holding up.
Unfortunate for me. All right. And on to our last person down here. He's going to wander his way up. And is going to take an attack. After slowly trotting his way up, he's going to attack Alistar, and he's going to attempt to punch you. It is another bugbear, who sort of grins at you.
Not bugbear on bugbear
It's
violence.
bugbear on bugbear violence. It is indeed. That is a 19 to hit.
Parry.
Which misses.
Ooh.
Good goddamn.
I waxeth on and waxeth off.
Yes.
Waxeth on. I love it. Amazing. Okay. Speaking of waxing on and off, it is your turn now.
Okay, so I have the Azad had given us items in the hand wrap of Mighty Blows +1, so I go ahead and use my teeth to kind of pull it and tighten it on my hands.
Oh, yeah.
As I look at the 3 people who are surrounding me, he says, "Thou have one chance to leave. Go now, or hold thy peace." And then seeing as that they don't move, I'm sure.
They do not.
I will go and take the strike action against... I'll start with the one in front of me, the one who struck me.
Okay.
But I'm going to use the... Sorry, not strike. I'm going to use the an attack action, but instead use the trip to throw him onto the ground, which is an athletics me versus his reflex.
Okay.
So I need to hear this. Okay. And roll. So he has to beat a 24.
24. All right, he's got a +11 to this roll. Let's see. That is a 22 total.
Nice. So he gets thrown on the ground as I kind of sweep my foot underneath his and then kind of push him down onto the ground, knocking him down.
Amazing.
I will then continue taking the -4 penalty and do the same thing against the one in front of me, the other bugbear.
Okay. Cool.
So I take a -4 to that. I don't know how to apply this. I'm just going to go ahead and roll in -4. So 19 -4, so 15.
15. All right, he's only got a +6 to this.
Oh.
And it's a natural 1, so a 7. So he is also knocked prone. Wow. Just out here tripping people left, right, and center.
And then I'm going to look on over at Billion, who's technically surrounded, and say, "Master Billion, thou need aid here." And I will cast Guidance, which is just 1 action, and you get a +1 circumstance bonus. Let me just read it. Let me cast. You ask for +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check, or saving throw.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very,
Yep.
very cool.
And it's just
Awesome.
one action. Yeah.
Amazing.
And so with that kind of sweet sweep and spell push, I continue to hold my ground in my kind of kata stance and look around with my hand pointing at both says, and twist around says, bringeth. And end my turn there.
Hell yeah. Last but not least, Patchwork. Your friends are amidst many enemies at the moment. What would you like to do?
Yes. Patchwork would like very much to do some spells.
Ooh, all right.
If maybe done. First, Patchwork will hit the guy closest to us here
Okay.
with this flowy hair.
Yeah.
Is there a way to target in the VTT? Did I miss that?
Yes. So on the top left-hand side, where you've got sort of the little token controls, it looks like a person's head.
Yes.
To the right of that, it says like select tokens, and below that it says select targets. But I believe you can also just right-click on the thing, and there's the bottom left button allows you to target that person.
Wait, on the little person guy?
Yeah. So if you right-click on the token, you should get you should get some like buttons that come up around it, maybe.
No, I
No?
only have the PCs.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, yeah, if you use the like target button that you can use on the top left, and then you can just select the person that you're targeting.
Ah, cool. Then I'm
Yeah.
targeting the guy, the
Awesome.
hair friend, and I'm gonna hit them with some torturous trauma, please.
Oh.
Should I read about what this does?
I want to know.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Please do.
This is torturous trauma. It's a cantrip. Don't freak out, everybody. Just trying out my cantrips first. Just gotta know. This spell is born of Kemnebi's sadistic love of torture. You batter a creature's internal organs, leaving no external signs of the immense pain you delivered. The target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d4, plus your spellcasting modifier with a basic fortitude save. If it critically fails, the target is also fatigued until the start of your next turn. Creatures that lack internal organs are unaffected by this spell. So I guess I should have asked, does this guy have internal organs?
Yeah, looking at the like humanoid figure in front of you, it seems reasonable to assume that yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
So,
he's gonna make
just imagine like Patrick just like focusing their eye, just right on this, and just sort of like blinking in a rhythm, and each blink is like a punch in like the internal organs, just like a
woof. Okay, so we're gonna make
if it works.
We're gonna make a saving throw here. I will tell
Yes.
you, it's this one. Oh, you know what? They have a
Probably very high.
they're going to use their reaction
Damn it.
it's called Divine Grace, which is going to increase. So when targeted by a spell that allows a saving throw, this person gets to add a +2 to said saving throw. So this is a +12.
Butts.
Yeah. So 6 or lower.
Okay, they could still crit fail.
Whoa, that was very close.
That was very close.
They do succeed on their saving throw.
Beans.
What did
Do
they
take
roll?
half damage? So they rolled a 7, which is extremely close to not getting them to the DC necessary. They only got passed by 1 with 19.
Can I wake up and help?
Not yet.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Okay. That was an action, Patchwork?
That was an action.
All right, you still got 2 more. What you got?
Huzzah. I'm excited to try this something next.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, you know what? I should use one of my disadvantages here and have this person roll their saving throw again. And I'll take the lower roll. They rolled the exact same thing, so 2 19s. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Wow. Wow. It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
It was supposed to happen.
So you don't take any damage from that, or you take some damage. It doesn't say on my page.
Target takes bludgeoning damage. The basic fortitude save critically fails. Okay.
No damage.
Nope, no damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun for me.
That was a
Great.
great thought.
Thank you. I just wanted to try things. I want to
Like
try
it.
things.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Well, since that didn't work, Patrick's gonna focus attention on this fucker here, right next to Al. Is that a bugbear? Is that a bugbear?
It is a bugbear. That is
bugbear.
It's an adorable
Bugbear
bugbear
on
I'm
thug.
gonna
Their
look at that
violence.
adorable bugbear,
All right.
and I'm gonna cast Daze at that.
Ooh,
I'll try all my spells. It's gonna be great.
let's do it.
So, me target them
Yes.
with a daze. Okay, cool. You cloud the target's mind and daze it with a mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. The target must attempt a basic will save. If the target critically fails the save, it also is stunned. So Patrick just looked at the next person and was like, maybe we can get you? And then it's like reaches into this person's mind with like their mind to try and like make them feel afraid.
Well,
You creepy as fuck.
A little
it's
bit.
So creepy, but also
Sorcerer.
fantastic. They only get a +3 to this roll, so with a 13 on the
Failure.
die, they fail.
Cool. Then do I press damage?
Yeah,
Boom.
3 damage.
And they're
you watch
dead.
You watch as it begins to bleed ever so slightly from the nose, just like a little bit there. But he's not dead, unfortunately. He's on the ground.
Sick.
Katie.
Then
Oh, we
Wait.
got one more. Sorry.
I got
yeah,
one
yeah.
more.
Yeah,
I got
there's so
three.
many
I'm
actions.
gonna
You're
do
just-
three things.
It's just raining actions
Cool.
out here.
And since that worked real nice,
Mm-hmm.
Patchwork is going to continue focusing on this adorable bugbear, and shoot their energy beam.
Oh,
Channeling.
Are each one of those only one action?
yes.
Holy
Yeah, right?
shit!
I'm gonna kill
Right? Yeah.
everyone.
Oh
it's
my
gonna
God.
be great. It's the patchwork tank, actually. Not really. Please don't touch Patchwork. They'll die if you look at them wrong. But you see the pupil of my eye, which you may have not noticed up to this point, but is like a rose quartz. It's a rose quartz pupil, and this power comes through the gem that is my eye, and an energy beam deals an attack of 1d4 fire damage.
Hell
The energy
yeah,
beam
dude.
has a range increment of 20 feet. On a critical hit, the target takes persistent fire damage equal to the number of weapon damage dice. Your eye beam does not add critical specializations effects. So make a
Patrick
thing.
is the coolest character in this whole fucking show. What the hell?
Murder bot. It's my murder
Um,
bot.
I think you just make an attack.
Cool. Then
And they got like augmented AC because they're on the ground.
Oop.
Yeah. It's his AC is distinctly lower than it could be.
Okay. Boom. 3 fire damage to the guy.
You do have to roll to attack them, so it is
Oh.
an unarmed attack.
How do I do that?
So it would be essentially you take like if you look in your actions, you've got unarmed strikes or strikes unarmed attacks. So you'd roll.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Oh, energy beam. Oh,
yes.
cool.
Oh, perfect.
there
Even
it
better.
is. Boop. And range strike, energy beam, roll. Ah, beans.
Oh, unfortunate. That is
Oh.
a 2 + 7 for 9, which does miss.
Wait, can I use one of my hero points and reroll
You
that?
Absolutely can.
I'm gonna try again.
Hell yeah, do it.
Now that I understand the situation.
Yeah.
Now that I get it.
Hell yeah.
Like, shake off the dust.
Come on.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's a 15. That hits.
15 hits.
Yes, it does.
Damage.
I hate to be this person, but isn't there a penalty because this is their third attack?
it is their first attack. The spells prior don't count towards that. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
It's only when you use the same thing repeatedly.
It's
right?
why I did 3 different
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
Because if I hit with
It's why I switched from dagger to crossbow.
oh thanks. I'll put that right back on. So it's like I have 3 hero points already. Everyone, I'm fine. I just used one and I got another one back. So I'm good. Hi everyone, I'm good.
Let's see. Persistent damage. It is what it's 1d4.
1d4 fire damage, and then so every turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
feels
So they're
right.
on fire.
It's on fire.
I set the
Casually.
adorable. Patrick set the adorable bugbear on fire with their eye gem.
Yeah, that is.
By the way, this
I
beautiful
love
little,
patchwork.
this little
Patchwork
rose
just
torch.
blazed.
My favorite.
Truly horrifying. I love it. Okay.
DM disadvantage again.
Ben.
No. Fuck you guys. Katie.
Yeah.
Here at the bottom of the initiative, can you make a DC 22 fortitude?
I can't
check.
because I'm not in the initiative, so I can't roll.
I can do it for you.
But I can know I'm gonna roll my own.
You have
ass
real dice.
Just letting you know I can't roll it.
We have
in-
real ass dice. Who needs a hero point? I have 1. Does anyone have 0?
I don't have any.
Take the one that Colonel Bly just gave to whoever needs it.
21.
21 is not a
Yeah.
22.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
But what if
Nope.
it was?
Okay, here's what I'll do. Because I could.
Wait, I'm gonna use the hero point that I just got.
Hang on. I have a Bane cast on me, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I would ordinarily roll this, and I would decrease the
I also have a bless.
DC.
Can I add the D4?
Well, you don't need to, because if I
Okay.
roll the Bane, you literally can't not make
Okay.
the save. Okay, cool. So that gets rid of my Bane. You are up. You are inside. I need you to roll initiative.
Oy, okay. 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I hear anything like I don't know where the window is facing that got blown in. Like, can I just like look out a hole in the wall and see everybody, or?
No. So as you come to
Okay.
consciousness, the room is still like kind of like filled with whatever cloud of gas was released. You see Rosie is still slumped on the ground next to you. And you hear, I make a perception check. I don't know if you see anything, but you could definitely hear things because the windows are smashed.
Mm-hmm.
Or probably hear things.
14.
14. Yeah, it's probably like a DC 10, realistically speaking, to hear people like shouting and the sounds of combat. So you know that something's happening outside. I think with a 14, you don't necessarily recognize voices, but there definitely is like stuff happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get to go now, or do I have to wait for myself to
You
come
have to
up
wait.
with-
So that is
Okay.
that it just the end of your turn is you sort of like coming to and taking a quick assessment of your surroundings.
Okay.
Yes. All right. That brings us to oh boy, to the guy who is not looking so good. Unfortunately.
Is it unfortunate, Ben?
Well, I mean, it's a little unfortunate that Bill is flanked because he is also flat-footed.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. I mean, it is for me, you know.
Just not
He's
cool.
You know. He's going to take one swipe at you, Bill. which seriously misses. Cool.
Misses.
That's it.
It's a 16, which does not hit even the flat-footed AC, and is going to actually take off running.
Wimp.
Yeah. It's going to head like he's going around a corner. Actually, you know what? He's going to go all the way. He's going to go and take off around a corner and just run for the moment. And Corna, this guy's going to make an attack against you. He's going to throw a knife at you.
Okay.
+8 to hit. That is a 25 to hit. Not a crit, which is good. But you are going to take some damage here.
I suppose that is what happens.
Yeah. And I do need you to make a DC 16 Fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby, that's a 22.
Man, 18 on the die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Yeah, no additional damage taken. That is
How
very nice.
many- How many was that, though?
You take
I guess I
4
could scroll
points.
up. 4.
4
Okay,
points of damage.
cool. All right, all right.
Yeah. Then you know what? He's going to advance on you and take another attack.
Ew.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Why would he do that?
So gross. Ew.
I'm just a little
Oh,
investigator.
that's a natural 20. So I need another DC 16 Fortitude saving throw.
This is gonna hurt.
Woo.
23.
Wow, you are
Okay.
rolling well on those saving throws.
I am.
All right.
Is there damage though? Still
There
associated?
is
Okay.
damage. That is 10 points
10.
of damage. Yep.
Y'all, I got 12 HPs. Actually, I should
Uh,
have 16.
Should have 16?
I got it. I
Okay,
had
cool.
taken the 4 off before I think you hit that one.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
I have 16 HPs.
Oh no. Well, it is your turn.
That's slightly positive.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do here first is I will draw my dagger because I hadn't done that like a goon.
I will give you that as a free action as well.
Oh goodness, thank goodness.
Yeah.
In that case, the first thing I'm going to do is use Bon Mot.
Okay.
So
I
for
love it.
anyone who has never played Pathfinder, there is a crazy action that I can do called Bon Mot, where I launch an insightful quip at a foe, distracting them. I choose one within 30 feet and I roll a diplomacy check against their will DC. So I'm going to look at this this bad guy, this creeper, and I'm going to look up at him and say, "Why don't you pick on somebody your own size, you big jerk?"
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Perfection.
It's a little manipulative that you use the little thing when you're
Well, I
in a
am
fight.
little though. I'm not big.
That's fair.
He's only 9.
I'm
I-
I'm
Yeah, he
not.
doesn't say he's big. He just says he's
Fine.
old.
Yeah.
He says he's an adult.
Okay, so what does this creeper have to do?
So I need to roll a diplomacy check, and you have
Okay.
to make a will DC.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was almost a 20, but it's
Oh,
not.
Okay.
So,
So he gets a plus
Oh.
6 to this roll.
I think I have a hero point I could use. to
You do have a
reroll
hero
that.
point you could use. Yep.
We do.
I'm gonna use it. Because why the fuck
Oh.
not, baby?
Yes, worth it.
That's a crit success, right? 27. That's
Well,
10
Well,
above.
what
so
if-
that sets the DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the DC.
Uh,
So you need to make a will DC.
So we're
Also,
hoping he gets
that-
like a 17.
That roll was a 27 for anyone who couldn't see it.
Yes.
'cause
Yes,
I didn't say
27,
that out
sorry.
loud.
so he's only got a plus 6 to his willpower. He's a little hoity-toity, this sophisticated creeper, but does not
That's
have a
true.
whole lot of grit. I basically need to crit or I fail. So let's see what happens.
Oh wow.
And
How
it's
the
a critical
turntables.
failure. It's a 2 on the die.
That's right, baby.
My
So it takes a status
goodness.
penalty of -3, right?
Yes, they take
Yeah.
a -3 status penalty to perception and will saves for a minute.
Hell yeah.
And with a critical,
Nice.
the target can end the effect early with a retort to my bon mot. This can either be a single action that has the concentrate trait or an appropriate skill action to frame their retort. I only say this because you are a sophisticated creeper.
Well, yes. Fuck. That stinks.
I fuck.
It stings.
I fuck.
That hurts me more than I'd
I
like to
fuck.
admit. I fuck. Okay. Wow, one mod. That's dope.
That's fun.
That's cool as hell. And is that one action?
That's only one action.
I
right?
mean, what else you got?
Woo!
So I think I'm also going to use my kobold breath. Because why the
Oh.
hell not?
Heck yeah.
I can channel my draconic exemplar's power into a gout of energy, making a 30-foot line or a 15-foot cone,
Amazing.
and at third level it actually gets increased by a d4, so it's a little bit of extra damage.
That cone is so much larger than you are.
I know, right? That's so wonderful.
That's amazing.
Absolute insanity.
So you need to make a basic saving throw against the higher of your class DC or your spell DC. So I don't even have spell casting. So I think that's gonna make this my class DC.
Okay. What is your class DC?
That's a great question, Game Master.
Let's take a look. Class DC is 19.
Okay, 19.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Damn.
All right. This is a reflex save?
It is a basic saving throw.
Basic saving throw. Okay.
That's all it says.
Well then. Guess we'll do. Just gonna do just a saving throw.
Just a basic saving throw.
Just like
a
just
basic
a
saving throw.
regular saving throw.
Yeah,
Basic,
just
normal saving throw.
whatever you'd expect is your normal saving throw.
I mean,
for
I'm gonna
basic
say
situations.
to dive out of the way of this, or to try to reduce the damage taken. It's gonna be reflex.
I guess that checks out
Yeah,
mathematically.
it seems reasonable. Let's see. There's a plus 10 to this roll.
Oh, of course there is.
There is. Yes.
That is very
worth
high.
noting. Worth noting. I have, I think, still another
You do have a disadvantage.
disadvantage because chat hates me. So here's another one.
Them's the rules, GM.
That's a 15.
Which
so
does fail.
That fails. Go ahead and roll some damage.
All right.
I'm trying to keep track of all the things that various people have from the chat. And y'all are redeeming stuff left and right today. And it's
Nice.
not easy.
So I dealt 4, I believe it is lightning damage
Oh hell yeah.
based on my life.
Actually, what I will say is, because it's raining, go ahead and roll an additional d4.
Oh, son of a bee sting. That's amazing. One
additional point of damage. All
Yeah,
right.
and I can't use this ability again also for 1 round.
Okay. Amazing. You have, I believe, una más acciones.
Kobold
that
breath
was,
is 2.
2?
So
Very cool.
first 2 for.
Wow. All right. Let's see. So our tripped guy is going to use an action to stand himself back up. And let's see. Oh, fortunately, you're looking a little flat-footed there, Alistar. It's going to take. Oh, it's going to take double slice, which is he's going to take 2 attacks, one with each of their short swords. And they combine the damage of any attacks that hit and apply precision damage. Resistance and weakness is only once. Both attacks count towards the stalker's multiple attack penalty, but the penalty increases only after both attacks. Okay, so he's going to make 2 attacks with plus 11 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
not excited about this. Oh,
That is a 28 to hit on the first attack.
totally hits.
And
Oh,
a
wow.
26 on the second. I'm only going to have you make 1 fortitude saving throw, so DC 14. Ooh, that was close. That is 14. Okay. All right. So we'll get the damage here. 13 points of damage on the first attack. And 10 points of damage on the second attack.
Ouch. That was
Yeah.
not looking good. 7 HP left.
7 HP. All right.
Shit.
Oof. Okay. He's going to make one. Seeing that you are not looking great, he's going to make one last attack at you. Actually, I'm going to do one thing here, though. Okay. Cool. This is only plus 3 to hit. That is only an 11, which misses. Very fortunate. Okay. That brings us to Reverie.
So does it look from where I'm hiding like they are all like actively targeting Alistair, or does it more look like attacks of opportunity?
This looks kind of it kind of looks like there's 2 things at play here. One is that they kind of know who to go after, and 2, it is somewhat just going after whoever is closest. There's like an overall sense of like confidence. They don't seem to be super perturbed by the fact that like one of their compatriots ran off.
Okay. This doesn't look like they are targeting Alistair because of his like connection potentially to Mother, right? This is
much more like
more just like he looks like the dangerous one, we hit him.
Yeah. Also, like, you know, he's the person that tripped 2 of them in a turn and is like making things more difficult.
Cool.
Oh, you know what? Nope, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Yep.
Just want to check.
Yes.
I would like to, from where I am, I would like to take a shot at that guy right there.
You can absolutely do so.
With my lovely, pretty new crossbow. That is a 7 on the die for a 17.
17 does not hit, unfortunately.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I am also cheating. That is 2 of my 3, because one of my actions is reloading my crossbow.
Aha. Okay.
Being honest, one of those is reloading and then firing, and then I will use my last one to, let's see, this is Neener right next to me, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Inspire Neener.
I'm really fucking tempted about it, actually. I think what I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't love any of my things. I think I'm going to come back around to over here.
Okay.
I want to see if I can draw just some of their attention, but I also just want to be in range in the future to be able to switch back and forth between crossbow and dagger. So I think that will be my 3 things.
Okay.
And hopefully I will draw some stuff away from Al, maybe. We'll see.
Cool.
I'll go one more closer and really try and draw some stuff from him so he doesn't go down.
Cool. All right. Next up, Azad.
Okay, so there's a hole in the side of the room, right?
Like the window has been smashed. It's not like, it wasn't like blown open. There's not some like crazy explosion.
Okay.
It's somebody like threw a thing in very intentionally through the window where it could actually go.
I think the first thing that I want to do, and I don't know how we want to do this in terms of turns, but I would crawl over and sort of shake Rosie, and see if I can't wake her up or like assess if she needs help. I could roll a medicine check if that would be something you want me
go
to
ahead
do.
and do. Yeah, do you have medicine as a
I
skill?
do.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I'll maybe use one of my hero points for that, because that's
You're gonna
a
use a hero point
9.
then? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a 12. Cool.
She's breathing, but you're not able to get a good sense of how she's doing. I'll say that is probably an action.
Is she stable?
She's not like dying or anything. It seems like she kind of inhaled more of this than you did and is still very much out at the moment.
Okay. Because I don't realize that everyone that I know is, I got to do what she would do. I'm gonna go through my bag. I'm gonna pull out the wand of healing. I'm gonna leave it on her chest.
Okay.
So that when she wakes up, she can use it on herself if she needs it.
Sure.
And then tell me how long this takes. But I'm running downstairs. I want to make sure that her family's okay.
Sure. Running downstairs and getting into their apartment.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I will say. It's going to be an action to get out of Rev's apartment. Looking down the stairs, like the door is smashed open, and you can hear, like very clearly at this point, the sounds of combat. It'll take an extra action to either get into the street or into their apartment. So it's really up to you which place you'd rather go.
I'm really worried about the kids.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go into the apartment because I want to make sure that her kids are okay, especially after the conversation we just had.
Cool. You run down the stairs. Both doors have been smashed open. It's sort of like splintered wood all across the floor, and it looks not like the place has been ransacked so much as like some things were like shoved to the side to just make it easy to drag people out, but you don't see anybody in here.
Do I know the kids' names?
You do not.
I think I just go, Children? Kids? Bergen?
There is no response
No one.
forthcoming.
Okay. And that's all 3 of my actions, or that's 2?
That is all 3 actions. 1 for the medicine check, 2 for the amount of movement that it takes to get down
Okay.
into the apartment.
All right, then I will.
I will say that, like, through one of the windows, though, you can see the rest of your group very much
Okay.
engaged in combat.
Okay.
And I'll give you one perception check for free
Okay.
as you look out the window.
I'll roll it in the VTT. 1 perception check. Where is my perception? Where's my perception?
It's in attributes.
Oh. I got a. Oh my god! I got a 15.
15. With a 15, I will say you can see that Alistar is not looking great at the moment.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Billion. Bill, what would you like
All
to
right. Bill is gonna get out of there and go. He gets what, 25 feet to stride?
do? Yes.
So I feel like he's gonna go. How do I do this? Let's see here. He's gonna go. 20, 25. Hold on, can't see. I think, he's gonna run just right here so he can see everyone, but has a little bit of cover behind this wagon thing.
Sure.
And while he's running, he yells, "Neener, get him!" So that Neener will go attack them in a minute.
Okie doke.
I think Neener would go to the closest to this guy,
The bugbear who's on the ground.
the bugbear, and flank opposite.
Okay.
Yeah. So like not nestled between, but on the opposite side of the bugbear.
Okay. Like there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
And while I'm running, I'm putting away my little hand weapon so I can draw my bow next turn.
Okay.
And that's all I got. And then Neener, I guess, takes a step and then is going to attack.
Cool. He's going to let's see. So he's gonna try to bite first. So we're snapping at this guy on the ground. And he hits. All right, amazing. So he just takes a big old bite of this guy's nose, and does 5 points of damage, which is pretty good. And then it's going to make a couple of claw attacks.
Get him, Neen.
That unfortunately misses.
Miss.
And the second attack also misses. Both were 15 to hit. And it kind of looks at you as like, I don't know what's happening. I felt good about the first attack, and the second two, I feel like I missed my mark.
Well, he's a pretty big guy, so I don't blame you. You're doing your best.
This bugbear on bugbear violence really does not sit well with me.
Well, I hope you can stomach it for a few more minutes at least.
Yeah, I will have to, I think. Let's see. The big old feller is going to round on Patchwork, and is going to make an attack.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's going to be a long sword attack. This is a plus 13 to hit. It's a 23 to hit. As he takes his first slash into you. Oh, that's 13 points of damage.
Ooh, ouchie, ouchie.
Yeah. And is going to take... It's going to take one more against you. No, you know what? He's going to make an attack against. He's going to attack Billion from range.
Don't you dare.
The long-haired, beautiful one.
The long-haired, beautiful one.
The ideal specimen.
Yeah. And it's going to take a crossbow attack. You have cover. Okay. Let's see. We're going to. I'll reduce this attack by circumstance. It is a -2 for the amount of cover that you have. So this is only +3 to the roll. Well, that came shooting across. That is still a 20 to hit. So he's going to do a little damage to Bill. 7 points of damage to Billion.
Oh God, so much happened while I was in the bathroom.
And you got attacked.
Yeah.
What? Wait, from where? By whom?
By the big guy who pulls out a crossbow and shoots you with it. But that is a crossbow.
There's 3 people right next to him. Ugh.
You ran away, and you're having a conversation with this badger that is currently latched onto his friend's face. But that is all of his actions.
Better be.
What a jerk.
Tough guy.
I know, seriously. Okay, so that brings us now to the guy who's on the ground
And on fire.
and on fire. So he takes 3 additional points of fire damage, and is going to attempt. Oh, he crits on putting the fire out, so he sort of like pats himself down.
Nuts.
That's okay. It's still one of his actions. He will use his next action to get up. So he's no longer prone, but he will still be flat-footed, which is very lucky for you guys. He's going to take a swing at Neener because Neener just bit his face.
That seems fair.
Yeah, it's like pretty reasonable.
Get Neen.
Attempt to
Get Neened.
punch
Get
Neener.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No.
He does punch Neener. That is a
I
24
Neener's
to
a
hit.
fucking tank, y'all.
Kill this bugbear for its insolence against Neener.
It's only 4 points of damage to Neener, so
He's not delicate.
That's
Yeah.
4 points too many.
Yeah.
truly. Neener spits some blood at him after he punches him.
Oh, Neener's badass.
Grr.
Dick. All right, Alistar, it is your turn.
Okay. Alistair's hurt. Alistair's all bloodied up, and his nice clothes are torn. He look at the bandages that I have wrapped around my hand and kind of rip a piece off and start to tie the wounds with it a little bit as I'm going to use my battle medicine.
Ooh,
skill.
all right.
Now, I have the assurance feat, which means I can't fail this, but I feel like I'm going to risk it because I may use it and roll to see if I might get a crit instead of to heal myself. So
Hell
let's
yeah.
hope.
Let's do it.
Here is hoping. So I get to roll the treat wounds, which is a medicine check DC 15.
Okay.
And if I get a 20, then it's a crit. So let me go
Hell
ahead
yeah.
and roll that medicine check. And I do have hero points in case I do fail.
Always useful.
Yeah, you have like 3 right now.
Oh, yes, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
2
use
on the
that.
die. Definitely worth spending a hero point on.
Let's try again. Yeah, so with an 8, let's turn that to a... Come on.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to use my last one.
Wow.
If I can.
3 on the die for a 9.
Yeah, or then at 9, we'll use the last one, because...
Statistically,
You have
This-
to roll something better.
yeah, it's right.
Don't y'all jinx him like that.
Oh, so I made the minimum.
15. Okay. All right.
Jeez. So I get to heal up 2d8
Okay.
of damage. I don't know exactly how to. So do I hit battle medicine and hit treat wounds? And here it is, 2d8.
All right.
Oh, come on, 5
5?
hit points back.
Well,
It's better
than
than
none hit points back.
As he kind of looks wobbly and says, "I doth heareth no bell." As he kind of goes to make a strike over at. I'm going to use for my next attack or my next action. I'm going to use the flurry of blows feature.
Ooh, all right.
I make 2 unarmed attacks, and I'm going to target both at the big dude in front. I'm kind of flanking with Patchwork,
Yeah.
as well as the one who's been slashing against me. If it hits, I get to do one more thing, but we'll see if that does hit. So, is it right click to target it?
Or if you're looking at the like token controls, there's like little like target looking button where you can select your target and then just click on the person that you would like to target.
Awesome. I hope I did that right. As I go ahead and make my
Currently,
first...
I think you're currently targeting the bugbear. Oh no, you're not. Let's see. I
think I'm targeting the right one.
I think so. Give it a shot. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Unfortunately, a 15 does not hit our large, heavily armed individual. They came prepared for a fight and are in full armor with a big shield.
Man, I am not rolling well. All right, so then now turning around and striking the second one behind me at the -4 penalty still.
All right.
So let's see if this actually targets. Well, we'll find out.
That
21. Hits. Okay, so I will roll damage.
Yeah. Ooh, very nice.
7 points of damage, and because I did hit with it, combine, make 2 unarmed strikes if hit the same creature. Apply your multiple attack menus. Oh, yes. So I just go do that. So since I've hit, now I have another ability that I would like to use.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Should be under features. Here it is. Stunning Fist. When you strike a creature, you can try to stun the creature. If either strike hits and deals damage, the target must succeed at a Fortitude save throw against your class DC, which is 16, or be stunned 1.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. Fortitude saving throw. It's got a +8 to this.
Ha!
That's a natural 1.
Rough.
It is stunned.
So it is stunned 1.
Amazing. That is very fortuitous.
Okay, and then I will use the stride to just move down a little bit just to get out of there.
Heck yeah.
To kind of... Actually, no, I'm sorry. I actually want to move up this way. Yes, that way I can keep them both in front of me and say, I'm not done yet. And kind of hang there. And that will end my turn.
Amazing. Wow. Heck yeah. Cool. Well,
quick question.
Yes.
Would a 16 have hit with the flanking bonus? I forgot I had +1 to my attack rolls because of the wraps.
Oh, on the big guy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just checking. All right.
Yeah. It's just like in sort of like sizing this guy up. You would guess he's probably somewhere similar to you in terms of armor class. Just like being so heavily armed. Yeah. All right. Patchwork.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
I'm ready to do some hurdy hurts
Do
again.
Give me all the hurdy hurts.
Yeah. Well, first I would like to very much cast Electric Arc at the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
So Electric Arc is an arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. You deal electricity damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So
Ooh.
I will.
All right, he's gonna make a reflex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Only a +6 to this, which is not amazing. That is a 16. That's a failure.
Amazing. Now they will take 8 points of lightning of electric damage.
All right.
Or whatever damage this is.
I
So like Patrick like flings their like Modron hand in the air, and like this lightning arc like hops up and then down like right onto this jabroni.
amazing. I'm going to say that because 1, they're in metal armor, and 2, it's raining, that they take an additional. So I'm just gonna double the damage that you do to this particular guy because of the fact that this is like the worst possible scenario for him.
Yeah, this is real bad.
Yeah, and you see with one sizable hit, like there's like steam sort of rising out of the armor. The hair, which was like slicked back and looking like very well maintained, is suddenly very frizzy. And a couple of like small nearby metal objects just sort of like fly across and sort of stick to their armor. You have magnetized them. What would you like to do with your? Does it bounce to anyone else, or is it just one person?
It can go to 2 if you would like it to.
Ooh, yeah, let's do it. Let's
All
bounce it over to the adorable bugbear.
All right.
Let's make them pay for their sins also.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So bounce that on over.
Oh my
That is a
God.
25 on the
Wow,
die.
never
Yeah,
mind.
Unfortunate.
That's cool. Can't win them all, Patchwork. Does that count as one of my turns to make it go?
I think that's just part of the action.
It's just part
isn't
of
it?
it's a
Yeah.
2-action spell.
Okay, cool. So that was 2 actions. So I have
Yes.
1 more action. I love
Right.
it. Cool beans. Great stuff.
You can see on your spell sheet, like if you go into Path Builder, if it's got the 2 little triangles, that means it's a 2-action.
Oh.
You can also open your character sheet, and it'll show you all of those things as well.
Cool. Well, let me make sure that this isn't a 2-action spell that I'm about to do.
Which one are you looking for?
Phase Bolt.
That is 2 actions.
It probably is. Almost
Yeah.
everything that does any kind of damage is a 2-actioner.
Cool. I love it. Well, you know what? Fuck this bugbear. I'm gonna use my last action and hit him with a goddamn energy beam.
Hell yeah.
Like
is that
Patrick-
definitely
Patrick-
1 action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it with 1 last time.
No wonder Patchwork can do such cool shit.
They're breaking the rules.
Yeah.
So let me untarget this fool and retarget this fool.
Heck yeah.
Go ahead and go energy beam time, baby. Energy beam, please. So Patrick like watches the arc like not hit this, and like looking at the bounty hunter, just like that piercing rose quartz eye just looks over that bugbear and just like it like glows again and like shoots
Love it.
for 22, please.
That hits. That
Let's
absolutely hits.
damage. Let's damage. 3 points of fire damage.
Hell yeah.
Now you're on fire again.
As a
Literally, like, pats himself out.
He just like
Patchwork's
spontaneously
no, no, no.
combusts.
No.
Oh,
I said fire, bitch.
let's see, where is my persistent damage? There it is.
Stay on fire, please.
1d4
Please and thank you.
It would be nice.
fire.
Yeah. And that's my turn, with my apologies that I don't have any medicine checks because I'm not a humanoid. And I would have no idea how to fix any of you anyway.
That is fair. I will say, as you do that, the bugbear he does not look super great.
Good.
All right. Well, that last guy is just gonna keep on. The guy you guys hurt is just gonna keep on going for the time being. and disappears from view.
Shit.
Just rounds the corner and runs off.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. This guy's going to.
Hey Ben,
Yes.
I made a boo boo because I
Uh-oh.
misread it. But
What's up?
so I have to target the same creature with both flurry of blows to get the stunning strike, and I made a mistake. Unless you want to say I missed anyway. I mean, I know I'll take it other way or not, but he technically I didn't realize I had to hit him, not hit him too, but target.
Target
him with
both. The first attack would have missed the stalker. If you would like to say that we just target him with both, that's totally fine.
Okay, thank you. Great.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have made a difference either way on that first roll, so you're covered.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll know for next time.
Yeah, we're learning. Ain't no thing. All right, so let's see. This guy's going to back up after getting essentially tased by Corna. And is going to throw a dagger at you.
No, corny.
This is so he's actually stepped out of range, and so this is a -2 to this roll. So he misses.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that.
He sort of scowls at you and is like, back in my day, the people knew when to die, and you don't, little boy, man, person. I don't know.
What is happening?
I don't know. He's
Was that supposed to be a bon mot?
No.
I don't know how it's pronounced.
Good.
They tried to tell us in the chat.
Bonmoot?
Bon
Bon-
mot.
A
Bon
bon-
mot?
I'm gonna go with Bonmoot.
Bon mote?
In this stream, a lot of people who do not speak French.
Yes.
Yep.
Katie speaks French and is notably not correcting any of us. So I think what we can all take away from this is that we've nailed the pronunciation.
I just tapped out.
Because we got it so right the first time.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Bon.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm gonna hit him with a bon mot.
A bon moody.
A
Bon moute.
Bonmoot?
Speaking of things that are bon, Corna, it's your turn.
Oh, I am a little bonbon.
Yeah, you're the most bon.
I am
The
going
bonds.
to.
He's going to, ladies and gentlemen.
I am
He's
going
going
to
to.
walk
He's
so
going for
far.
speed.
You heard that fucking guitar, everybody. I'm walking.
Aggro walk, I
And
love.
I'm going to use a second action to continue to walk. And I
All
like
right.
have been like trying to think of like additional bon mots to say.
Hell yeah.
But I think
Are we just calling it Bon Mot?
No, you
forever?
need to pronounce it incredibly wrong in different ways every time.
Oh.
Yes.
yes, that'll be the gag. I've
think
been
it's like-
thinking up I was thinking up some new Boon Moody's and
I approve this one.
I figured it would just be better that I'm gonna just use it as a free action just to yell at him. I don't even need to use the thing because I want to stab him with my dagger. But as I do that, I yell out the Bon Moudet. Those who can't creep, and I stab him with a dagger.
Amazing.
Those who cannot creep.
Oh.
What'd you get?
That's a
26.
26. Yeah,
That's a
26.
good roll.
Oh, is that a crit?
Ooh.
Is that a crit?
It is not a crit.
It's not. I just roll d20s well.
Hell yeah.
Somehow. It's the hot pink dice. I think that's what's doing
I
it.
like it. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Can you roll for me?
Sure.
Just change your dice to pink in the app. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm rolling my real one because
I
then
can't
at least
do
I can only
that.
blame myself.
It's in like 5 menus, Omar. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
I know. Doesn't mean that I can't tell the difference.
Oh, that's also
Oh,
fair.
no.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Oh.
also so true.
All right, go ahead and roll some damage, bud.
We'll just let you know when you get there, Omar.
Just imagine that they're hot pink and it'll change.
But Omar doesn't know what hot pink looks like.
Pick one. Pick something.
And you
Just
just
decide.
hex code. Just type
That
in
is,
hot pink hex code
10
and put
points
it.
of damage.
Yeah, 10 points.
Very
Oh.
nice. He's looking bloodied.
You creeper!
No,
Go-
you're a creeper.
Go creep off somewhere.
No, you creep off somewhere. That's all I've got. I don't have that ability. I'm not good at this.
So much for sophisticated. And that's my turn.
Ooh, that one stings. Amazing. He scowls at you. This guy
Just having
is
a free action battle. I love it.
this guy's stunned. The stun wears off, but his turn is over. Rev, it is your turn.
Cool.
One of his eyes like uncrosses and like comes back to normal, and he's like, "Oh,
Well.
What? Wait, what's that noise?
what was the noise and face, please, so we can capture this properly for everybody?
Yeah.
oh."
Are they all old British men?
No, he's just a little winded.
I
Okay.
mean, they are creepers.
Yeah.
If there's anything we've learned about old British men, is that they're all creepers.
Well.
Oh my gosh, is that how all of my like villain peons talk now?
That specifically, yes.
Papa sent us to kill you. Oh.
Though they're German too. Great.
Why? Why?
I love it.
Anyways,
Just for that accent, I will stab. Stabby stab.
Hell yeah.
This gentleman right next to me, not the one on fire, the one not on fire. We will
Amazing.
stab the not fired one.
Cool.
Let's see. That is a 15 on the die for a 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Cool. It's not gonna do a ton of damage. It's just a D4, but I got a 4, so that's a 6 total.
hey,
Hell yeah.
And then I will.
Not looking so great.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, he's definitely bloodied.
I mean, do I take a penalty if I fire my crossbow at him?
It's a hand
Reload,
crossbow, isn't it?
fire. Yeah, just in his face. Ideally with an exploding arrow.
You're gonna use an exploding arrow at point blank range?
I think I kind of want to, yeah.
Nice.
I just
Yeah.
want to like his face.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Okay.
To be clear, when you gave me exploding and poison arrows, I wasn't gonna do good things with them.
Oh, I know. This was just outside the realm of possibility in my mind. Okay. Yeah. Make an attack.
Okay. Ouch. That is a 7 on the die. Can I use a hero point and re-roll that?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Fuck yeah. That feels like the right answer. I really want
Inclined
this
to
to
agree.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it gave me a 2.
Do you have another hero point?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, it's destined not to work. That was a 5. I have 1 left. Do I burn all my hero
Use a
points?
different dice. Use a different dice.
All right, fine. I'll use a different dice. I'll switch to a different dice. Nope, 7. But that's that gives me a 17.
A
to hit.
17.
Yeah.
Well. So. So about that.
You could say it doesn't hit. That's okay. I'm
well,
unclear what your brain is trying.
No,
to
I mean
do.
it does. It does hit.
Does it?
Yes, it does. His AC is 17 currently.
Oh shit!
Okay. So I need you to first roll just like your normal.
My
damage.
normal damage.
Yes.
Okay. Normal damage is 6 + 1 for 7.
Okay. Cool. He looks rightly fucked up. And then I need I need you, and actually the other the bugbear and this guy are all gonna make reflex saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 16 plus 9 for a 25.
Okay. So we're gonna set the DC at 20. So you succeed.
Cool.
Bugbear critically fails. And oh wow, they both failed.
Look, if there's one thing Rev's good at, it's making shit explode.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can you please roll 2
How much exploding damage do I get?
say 3d6
Okay.
That's so
explodey damage.
many explodies.
1,
Yeah.
2,
Ooh.
3. Ugh.
3 points.
2 1s
Uh
for 5 total.
5 total. Okay. Well, oh god. Okay, so Rev, you take 2 points of damage because you succeeded.
Wait.
God. As this like hits the guy and he kind of like looks at it and then it blows up on a slight delay.
That feels right.
You drop to the ground and take minimal damage as like some chunks of bone, like you take like a part of his like its collarbone lodges in your shoulder. He is just dead, blown to smithereens. And so is the bugbear who is on fire. Just a part of
2 for
this
1.
guy's like arm just goes like right through his mouth. The bone acting like a piercing weapon, and he is also killed.
Dang.
Totally worth using all my hero points completely illegally.
The critical failure. The critical failure literally killed him because he had 9 HP. He could have survived.
It's done.
Not on Mitra's watch.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Okay. Anything else that you would like to do?
I
your
believe
turn?
that is all 3 of my actions.
Amazing.
Because I did 1 stab that
A
failed,
reload
and a reload,
and a
and
shoot.
yeah.
Amazing.
So I think that's all of it.
Cool.
I would say because I don't get a move is part of one of these 3 choices, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then no, I don't have anything else.
Cool. All right. Azad, you hear a loud explosion outside.
So first things
Followed
first.
probably by like some maniacal chuckling, I have to imagine.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sounds
When I come
or
out,
some cheering, just like, fuck, yeah, it worked.
when I come out the door, I know that guy ran away down this alley. Can I see him?
No, he disappeared around a corner.
Disappeared. But even though I'm here and I can see
Even
down
though
the
you're
corner,
here,
he
yeah, he
disappeared? Okay.
took a hard right and went behind the building that's sort of like for a little bit further down.
So really, 10, 25, 30. Okay, so really the only person left is the bounty hunter, correct?
There, if you look off to your right, you do see that Corna is trading quips with a creepy-looking English dude and appears to be winning.
Have you
Quips.
traded any damage points with him?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
just quips.
Oh yeah,
I think they're called botmons.
Okay. I just love the idea of you two just standing over there, just
just yelling.
ignoring
No one's
the rest
stabbing
of
one
the
another.
fight.
So
No,
I
fuck you.
I have a couple things that I want to do that are not rules as written things.
Perfect.
So my first question is, as I was coming out, like as I was leaving the house, did I see any rope or anything that has like the capacity to be used, such as rope? Such as rope? Such as rope.
Do you have any
You see any
rope
rope?
like?
That you can
Any
do
kind
rope
of
things with.
rope-like objects.
Katie's having a stroke.
I am having a bit of a stroke.
There is no rope.
I can't like roll. Just, like we're out in the middle of a fucking.
Do you think people just
Square.
like leave rope out and about?
I mean, there's like all of these crates and things.
Sure.
Good
Make a
elvish rope
perception check.
jam.
DC 28.
For what?
rope.
DC. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
DC 25.
ropes. There's no fucking rope. No.
Nobody
Why isn't there
leaves
fucking
rope out and about.
It's a fucking town. Of course there's rope.
No, just lying around.
How much rope do you see just walking around where you
I
live?
see
I'm
rope.
curious.
Yes, Kitty. How much rope do you see on an average
I
day?
think we
And
might
you
live
live
in
near
different
a
places.
docks.
Is there like a anything that I could use that has the same sort of like elasticity and like ability to mold be wrapped?
Your friends are wearing clothes. You
Oh
could
my
probably,
God,
if they all
okay.
stripped naked, you then gave you their clothes. You could probably use that to tie someone up with.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's this kind of game. Okay.
Actually,
Alternatively-
wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
You're gonna-
I'm
you are gonna take
sorry.
me up on those?
I'm sorry. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. In
Mhm.
my backpack, I have fucking rope. So,
So what are you looking around for?
What are you looking around for?
That's called inventory management. Don't I'm sorry me like you're somehow putting me out of something.
Look at me! Look at me! I can
Exactly.
solve problems. What?
all right, I still want to do something.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is not a triumph for you. This is your inventory. Go ahead. What would you like to do with your rope that you've had this whole time?
You're probably not even gonna let me do it.
Probably not, but you can give it a shot.
So I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, I have telekinetic projectile, right?
Uh-huh.
It lets me make an attack roll against a target with,
Sure.
like, essentially using my mind to.
You can throw a bundle of rope at somebody. Yes.
That's not what I'm really asking. I'm
Okay.
asking if instead of doing the 2d6
Mm-hmm.
plus my spellcasting modifiers damage,
Mm-hmm.
what I would like to do is I would like to hold on to one end of the rope. I would like
Okay.
to use my mind to send the other end out and wrap it around the waist of the bounty hunter, and then I would like to pull him to me. Thoughts?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fuck.
It's a great idea, but no. Okay, here's what I'll tell you. If you can succeed on a DC 40 Arcana check right now,
Okay.
I'll let you do it. I'll let you do
There's
it.
literally no way.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But let's
You
see.
have, I would like noted, you have a bless still.
I got a 23.
Okay, can you make up 17 additional points? Can you pull
With
almost
one.
double what you
Should I
rolled
use-
out of your
should I
ass
use
right now?
both of my hero points for this?
Sure.
If I crit?
Yeah.
I was.
No. To be clear,
What would you get
a
if you
natural
crit?
20 is still, you didn't need the rest of your
Oh.
modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, never mind. Okay, how many feet is that to him?
You can use the measuring.
All right, I might just use my full movement, and then this is so
So
insane.
that's two actions worth of movement.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna use my full movement. I'm just gonna go outside. I'm gonna shoot magic missile and hit him 3 times in the chest. Are we happy now?
Amazing.
That sounds like a great idea, actually.
Are we
Yeah.
happy now?
Yeah, that's solid.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
really thought out plan. You
happy
should have
with
just
that.
led with that.
Yeah, you really buried the lead on your turn here. Jeez.
Cool. Then my magic missile is not in there as a spell that I can use.
What?
So
Again?
that's
Hang
really
on,
cool
hang
and
on,
awesome
hang
and
on.
fun and excellent. I'm just gonna roll my damage on physical dice. I had a great turn. That's gonna be 4.
Got some
I mean, it's
roll.
already
You
good
don't have to
turn. You're
roll-
still
you don't have to
rolling
roll to
damage.
That's gonna be 12
I
points of
believe
damage.
Magic missile, I believe, just hits.
Just hits, yeah.
Just hit?
That's
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
Mhm.
Okay. And you're using that all 3.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
Um,
technically I should be why can't I move myself? I should be
Magic
further
missile
back.
Fox, y'all.
I should be here. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay. You said 12 points of damage?
Yeah.
Wow. No, that's good. He looks quite fucked up at this point as you punch like
And
3 holes into his breastplate.
And I scream at I yell towards the other 2, don't kill him. We need to know where the kids are. And then I kind of look over and I see Corn. I go, actually kill him. We'll keep the other one.
No killing is necessary.
No, kill,
Oh,
do
but
kill.
Do you mean kill this one here or kill the one over
Al,
there?
don't look over here.
The
Don't
one that
look
I
this
just
way.
hit, kill him. Don't kill. Corner, don't kill. Restrain if possible.
Use restraint, young corner. Don't kill.
Al says
Who
this
killed that one?
covered in like the bits and pieces of the guy that was directly in front of him just moments ago.
He's not addressing that.
Well, sometimes you just gotta deal with things one at a time.
Kill one of them. I don't care which. How's that? Whichever one gets killed first. Great. Awesome. Excellent.
Amazing.
I
Billion.
wanted so hard to do some cool shit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kill this one. All right. So
for it.
Bill is gonna draw his little short bow.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where are my actions? Draw that short bow, and then he sort of focuses in on the bounty hunter and is like, "I'm watching you," and makes that bounty hunter his hunted target.
Ooh.
Don't forget you have that +1 guidance.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
saving that up.
True.
So that's my turn. How do I do this?
Is that your
Hunt
the hunted
prey.
shot? Oh.
No, hunted prey. So now I get to like track it and seek it, and also do bonus damage on my first hit.
Amazing.
So that's my 2 actions, and then my third action is hunted shot. So I
Incredible.
am going to go ahead and quickly let off 2 shots right in a row. First attack, target is hunted prey. I'm gonna add the guidance from Alistar and that bless that I got long ago.
Oh, very nice.
So, okay, how do I do this?
I feel like Hunt Prey is what Hunter's Mark wants. Hunter's Mark is what Hunter Prey is. Well, wants to be.
Yeah, wants to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
wants
it.
to be.
Yeah, Hunter Prey is so much cooler.
No I don't have ammo in my inventory, so it won't let me shoot.
It won't let you shoot.
Oh no.
No shoots given.
But okay, fine. I will do it manually. Let's see here. So that is 13
Oh,
plus
bunch of
9
dice.
plus 1 plus 2. So that's 22, 23, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's gonna do.
I'll put a bunch of
Um,
arrows in your inventory just so you know.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'll just do it.
That's what that clicking was.
Yes. Feverishly.
Damage.
Whoa.
So it does that much damage plus 1d8, which is another 6. So that's 11 damage.
11 damage. Wow. This guy looks like he is just hanging on ever by like just barely
Okay.
hanging on.
Okay, so then what about the second shot? Let's see if that hits. Choo. Oh, that does not hit. That's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit. Unfortunately.
R.I.P. I should have saved my bonuses for that.
I mean, it does hit him. It just like careens off of a pauldron, and disappears into the it's like early evening.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Neder's gonna run over and try to bite this guy's head off.
Kill him,
Please let
Neener.
Neener. Please let
Get
Neener
him-
be the
get
one
him,
that does
Neen.
this one in.
It's Neenan time.
Bite them hard, but not too hard.
I'm
All right.
Okay.
First roll is a miss with a 13 total. He's going to make a swipe with his claws.
Ooh.
Also a miss. One last one.
God.
He could do
Neener.
it. He could do it.
Neener, you're
Theoretically.
better than this.
Can I give Neener a hero point?
Did he
You
do
got
it?
You got it. you
Neener
got it.
hits with no bonus. He had to hit a 19 and rolled a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Neener's the
Nice.
hero we needed all along.
Is
Uh,
Neener
Fried
a viable option for the audience to give hero points to?
That is a good question.
I think that as the familiar, Billion can choose to use his hero points for Neener, but we can't have Neener getting like additional hero points stacked on him. That feels vaguely broken.
Overpowered badger.
Yes.
He already has more HP than me.
Yeah, he's already our tank.
Yeah.
We're gonna slowly turn Neener into the big bad of this
We're gonna cover
That's
him in
neuter.
just like spikes.
I just wanted to go home to my kids.
Still need a redemption for Neener armor. We'll work on that actually. We'll work on some sort of like I don't know, like
Neener thing.
iron fur, iron bark thing, whatever. We'll figure it out. But Neener jumps up and just rips this guy's fucking throat right out. Just
Right.
viciously, blood everywhere. Looks very pleased with himself.
Patrick looks very pleased with Neener as well.
Yeah.
So does Bill. Everyone's
Yeah.
pleased with Neener.
I
There's-
think
yeah.
everyone looks pretty impressed by
chuffed.
Neener.
Get him, buddy.
Amazing. Alistar, you watch as this badger just absolutely kills this guy in front of you. There's just blood, blood running through the pavement now. As the
Does
rain begins
Neener
to
speak
wash around.
common? Like, did Neener understand you asking him not to do that?
No, Neener does not speak common.
Yeah,
No.
so there
I
you
have
go.
to translate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and notably did not.
Yeah.
Master Billion, wherefore all your beasts become a murderous creature.
Hey, Neener is just acting on instinct. It's self-defense.
I was kind of a little disappointed, but see that Corna is engaged in battle, snap out of it, and will stride across.
I love how you are using the stride.
Let's see, it's 25. He has 35 feet of movement, so he gets
my
above
God.
there. Okay, actually,
Jesus Christ.
can I undo that?
Mhm.
'Cause I thought that
No tank taxis.
I thought that I could get a little closer on time. I'm going to instead use my key rush ability.
Ooh, okay.
So Alistair will see over along the way that Corna is in trouble and just kind of wipe the blood off as they take a deep breath. As the time slows down around him and the air picks up beneath his feet, and he accelerated by my key. You move at such speed, you become a blur. So I can stride twice using this ability. So I will then go
Whoa.
670 feet
Oh my God.
because I have 35 base and get right behind this one here.
Yeah, easily.
And then with that's
Just
one.
hop. You just hop up with this like unnatural speed. You just hop up onto this porch that's like 8 feet off the ground.
Thou shalt give up now. And I'll go and try to just knock him out with using my unarmed strike.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
All of my attacks are non-lethal.
Okay.
Just to make that clear.
I don't kill anyone, he says, just drenched in blood.
Not a murderer.
I'm a pacifist, goddammit!
This isn't mine.
I hate violence.
It's a 16.
A 16 does not quite hit. It just misses.
Okay, I don't have any more hero points, right? No hero points out there. No. Okay.
Anyone? No one's got a hero point, do they?
Oh
No,
man,
I don't
it's
hero
if
point.
somebody makes a
Oh,
Mitra
no.
bingo card, the entry "someone asks for hero point."
The fucking free space. It's in the middle.
Okay, so then I will go for a second attack at the -4 and
All right.
try again.
Absolutely. Ooh.
These,
10,
I don't even know if I got it. I typed in the code for hot pink. I don't even know if it worked.
It did work. It did work. It looks
Doesn't-
great.
Doesn't matter. It still misses. That's all three of my actions. Is this bon mot battle happening? I just seem to not be able to interrupt.
He's like, please, do not engage. We are
We're busy.
the battle of the wits.
Beg my pardon. I'm sorry, sir.
Pardon him. Avast, ye small lizard child.
I just like to think that Corna and this guy are really doing like a
Just a full-on slap fight.
That's fully what's happening in my head.
You
Regardless
suck.
of what else you all say is happening, that's what's happening.
Incredible.
I mean, I am stabbing him too, but
It's
like,
true. You are also stabbing him.
Yeah.
All right. Patchwork. It is your turn.
Well, there's no one around here to kill, so, what can I do? How do I move?
You just drag yourself around.
Can't do murder? Have no plan.
How far can I go with my moves? Can I go?
So what it does is the blue is 1 action's worth.
Okay.
The yellow will tell you how far you can get with 2 actions worth of striding. And then presumably it turns a 3rd color if you continue to.
Oh my
go
god,
beyond
come
that.
hang out with me.
Yeah. Patrick shouts from a distance, "Mistress, we set one of them on fire twice," and while doing that, flies over to Mistress.
That's amazing, Patchwork. I'm so proud of you.
We did not murder them, but we did help.
That's
immensely.
okay. You set them on fire, and I'd say that's a pretty big win, if you ask me.
Amazing. Yeah. And then I don't know. That was 2 actions to get there.
That was 2 actions to
I
get
don't-
there.
I don't know what to do. Wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah?
What's the fucking range on this guy? What's the range on this guy? What's this do?
From you
Hello?
to it is 55 feet from you to that guy.
Hello?
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Where do I see the range on these? Hello?
What are you looking at?
I was trying to look at a spell.
Which spell?
I was trying to look at Elysian Whimsy.
That is a 2 action spell.
But right, I
Yeah.
forgot. I gotta do 2 actions.
Butts.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can't do any spells from this distance. Wait, what's the distance on my? Ah, heck. He's 50 feet away. He's
do
too
heck.
far.
It's okay. You can just nuzzle me as your 3rd action. And I do
Yeah,
your-
my 3rd action is just like alighting, sort of behind Azad and going.
It's a really cool landing, though. Like
Yeah,
it's like
where-
superhero worthy.
Which way shall we go, Mistress?
Probably towards the last one, but also up to you.
We will follow you, Mistress.
Cool. Awesome. So that one, that way.
All right.
So gleeful at the the immolation of a guy.
I lit him on fire.
Mistress,
Look
we
what
lit
I
him
did.
on fire.
I did so good. Look at me now.
Mistress, we helped.
All right. This last guy, looking around and seeing that he is alone and that his comrades are either dead or very dead in many pieces, sort of scattered about the street.
I don't know if it was that strong.
I mean,
There's at
blew
least
him
one
up.
nose missing.
Oh, there's more
Yeah.
than a nose missing.
Arr, I scowl at you.
He just looks down at you, Corna. He says, I win.
Shoot.
and bites down on a false tooth. And you watch as his mouth begins to foam.
No.
And
no.
he collapses.
Dude.
I
dead on
didn't
the
do
ground.
it. I was gonna tie him up. I swear.
If we are out of combat, I would like to run over and immediately try to stabilize him.
We are indeed out of combat.
Are we taking?
If I nope, finish that question first.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we taking a break? Because I can do my medicine check after the break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, break time.
We're all
I had a
running
feeling
over
that was
to
what your
body.
question was going to be,
Yes.
and mine
Yes.
can also be after that.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It
Let's
is exactly
do it.
9:15. You want to do a 5-minute break?
Incredible.
Yeah. Let's go closer to 7. Just for me
A
to put some food in my face.
7-minute break, everyone. We'll be back
Wow.
at exactly 7:22.
Why don't we just call it 10 and then no one has to do math?
All right.
Cool.
Back at
Oh,
9:25.
it's 9 minutes now.
9:25. We'll be back. Everyone, we love you very much.
All right.
We'll
See you
see
guys
soon.
in just a sec. And welcome back. We are live. So,
Stabilizing immediately. If I can.
okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay.
While she does that, if Rev saw this dude put the tooth do this thing, which I'm assuming she did because he kind of
Well,
shouted about
how
it.
does a crit fail do on a?
Not great.
You go to check him and you accidentally snap his neck.
No, hero point. Hero point.
Oh
Hero
no!
Hero point. Oh. 23.
23? Okay, you don't snap his neck. He is, however, completely dead.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Any?
Rev is just gonna shout across the way at Azad. What kind of old school villain is your ex that he gives people poison teeth? I thought we stopped doing that decades ago.
I don't even know if this is. Wait, sorry.
Does he have
Rex?
explodey pens too?
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're fucking slime ball. While you took a nap.
Oh, my slime ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
you're a
fine.
slime ball.
Mistress Mechanic Rev,
Mm.
if we may, the Mechanic Rev is accurate. The penis man was here.
What?
He is the penis man, for he acts in a way that is penis-like.
Okay.
Patchwork, do you? No, I don't need to ask that question.
We do understand that the penis is used for coitus.
Okay, well, on that note, can we go back to the part where Rex was here, please, just for a second.
He arrived and put all of us under an enchantment, so we were unable to move. And
Fuck.
Finn,
Does he always
he
talk?
took Bergen, right? Did he
Yeah.
take Bergen?
You did see him removing Bergen and the children
Yes,
from the premises.
Okay.
And he absconded with husband Bergen and the offspring.
we have to go. We have to go
Quickly.
now. Fuck.
Are you gonna tell us that Rosie's upstairs?
I was gonna go back upstairs to check on Rosie before we left.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah. Okay. Where did we leave the sacks, the traveling sacks? Are they in the house?
Yeah.
Right.
They were up in Rev's apartment.
I not trying to lean into the narrative that you have that I tell everyone what to do all the time, but I do think that now would be a great moment for everyone to just pick up their shit and we should hit the road, because if there's a chance that we can catch them along the way, we need to do that. Yes, Reverie.
Oh wow. I didn't actually think that was gonna work on you, but okay.
You don't know me
yeah.
at all. Okay, this is fine. We're not doing this. What? I'm having grace.
Well,
This
you
is grace.
unloaded an
Giving
extra
you grace.
20 bags into my house, and none of that is mine. So I need to pack if we're doing something.
Great. Cool. Well,
So you need to
can you do that quickly? 6 children.
I don't know. What's the state of my apartment right now? The place is on fucking fire.
That's
Mechanic
either of-
Reverie, we can very quickly help you locate all of the things you require for our journey.
You just have my. We're not gonna. Nope, that's fine. Cool. Yep. All right. And Rev's gonna go back upstairs.
I'm also going upstairs to check on Rosie.
Cool. While you guys do that, we have some other.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Are we cutting away from Patchwork and Rev now?
Azad, are you also going up there?
I am, because I want to
Okay.
make sure Rosie's okay.
Okay. I was going to, but if there's something that you would
Cool.
like to do before I cut away, we can do that.
Well, I want to do something when we get to the room for the packing portion. I'd like to
Oh.
do something, so
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
that
Yeah, we
we
will
could
absolutely come back
cool.
to it then.
Cool,
Yes,
cool,
yes,
cool, cool.
Yes. All right. So, the feuding ladies and our wonderful Modron head in and head upstairs. The three of you that are still outside, is there anything that you would like to do?
You just hear Azad in the back of your head, search the bodies. That is a telepathic link that I have, so you actually hear that.
I did get stabbed several times, so I don't know if anyone can help me with that, or if I should just do it myself.
Alzar immediately, just drenched in blood, run on over to Billion. Master Billion, here, I can patch you up. And I will take out the bandages I have and just try to wrap up his wounds and do a treat wound.
All right.
Which is a DC 15 medicine check. Why is that not open here? Here we are. Okay. Oh, crap. You know what? I mean, I already rolled. I forgot. I have assurance in medicine. I don't have to roll.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you don't have to roll, then don't roll. Yeah.
I forgot. So I get a natural 15 just to start off with my assurance in medicine, so I can naturally give you 2 D8 health back.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So sorry about that. Thank you.
Alright, you can get yourself 2.
Oh, Alistair doesn't care about himself right now.
Alistair's pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Concern mounting.
I do have the wand of heal upstairs that I can use.
Yeah.
How does that work? What does that do?
When we emerge in
One
an
deal.
hour and he clearly has not healed himself at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to get to the. Oh.
But what
there
does it do?
Heals.
Oh, all right, there you go, Alex.
Oh, the healing one heals.
Got it. Got
Okay,
it.
thank you.
Much clarity has been bestowed
For
upon us.
for those who are confused, you're welcome. Myself included.
Ben, did you change hats?
No, I just flipped it around.
Okay.
No.
Just the
Wait.
flavor text on that one just says heals.
How does medicine work? Like, once you're healed by one person, you can't be for like an hour or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
But I
9
could-
HP back to you.
I could potentially
Thank you,
do
Al.
some healy stuff too, because I'm proficient with medicine. But right now I'm a little bit more focused on the children and the Rosie.
That's fine.
Sorry.
So it's like, regardless of what source you get healing from, you get 1 per hour.
No, I could heal you and Al could heal you.
Oh, can I heal myself?
Yes.
And can I heal Al?
Yes. if
Somebody
you're
should.
proficient in medicine.
I'm trained.
If you
Okay, then
critically
you'll be
fail, you
fine.
kill one of your party members.
Do we have any of those cool potion things?
No.
Like potions?
No.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
So it
I
does say.
think we used the ones we had.
We
I
did.
think you did, yeah.
Yeah.
So it does say if I take an hour, I can double the amount of healing. So I would say I'll take my time on Billion as they're searching for everything, just like, thou must make sure that the wounds are clean. And I would like to take at least an hour while we're doing all this to heal him maybe double to 18.
Cool.
Oh, Al, you don't have. Oh, okay.
No. Thou must make sure it doesn't fester, become a disgusting pile of,
Why do I feel like Al just travels with a go bag that has like all the medicinal supplies you could need?
Yes.
Oh,
Like
100.
literally, is there like stitching up Billion with like needle and thread?
Yes.
While he himself is just dripping.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just
I
not going to
should
worry
maybe
about
do-
bloodborne pathogens.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Somebody find my hat too. I yell into
That
Al.
sounds like a job for an investigator like me.
Thank you.
Mystery of the missing hat.
You hear my head again, or my voice again in the back of your head. Search the fucking bodies.
Maybe his hat's over with the bodies.
I was going to say, Corna, you have essentially an hour to yourself as the folks
so
inside
many.
do things that we will resolve in a moment. And Al spends an hour healing Bill. Would you like to search the bodies in addition to looking for Billion's hat?
Yeah.
You
I
don't
would love
have to. We can also just ignore the bodies. Whatever works, really.
I'm
you know?
gonna search the heck out of those bodies, specifically the one that looked
Yeah,
like.
search them hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna search him deep. Yeah, I'm gonna search him real deep.
Oh no, Jesus.
I'm
Help.
gonna search, and I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna use my magnifying glass, and it's gonna affect my perception.
Help me.
So, yeah, I will definitely be searching specifically the NPC that was called the Bounty Hunter. I feel like they were the one in charge of the situation. So I may spend extra time focusing on them.
Okay, cool. Would you like to make... do you have any abilities that you would like to use in addition to this? Because I know you've got a bunch of bullshit that makes me divulge information I don't want to share with you.
I mean, you say bullshit, I say brilliant plans.
Completely legal feats you could take in Pathfinder.
Yeah. Totally legal. Totally legal. You know what else is legal? Killing your party members. But, you know, here we are.
It's true.
Still alive, I guess.
I would like to pursue a lead, knowing that that bounty hunter was like in charge of everything.
Okay, cool. So what does it give you? Like a does it give you a bonus to circumstance?
Yeah, it gives me a +1 circumstance bonus
Amazing.
to perceptions for investigating.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and make me an investigation, or I guess perception roll.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how to like use it in the thing so it gives me like an extra +1 or whatever automatically, but
Also, just roll your real dice.
I could.
Sure, you could also do that.
But let me perception. Why is this so difficult? Okay. Pursue a lead. And oh, weird. Okay.
I just checked it and added it for you.
Yeah. Ew, it's only a 13.
Only a 13.
What a bummer.
Do you have a hero point? Would you like to spend it?
I don't think I actually do. I think I used both of them during my combat.
Oh, well, you know what? I think I'm supposed to award you guys hero points. Everyone should go ahead. Everyone add a hero point to your character sheets because I was supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do that like on an hourly basis. I should have.
Oh, hourly?
Yeah, it's like about an hour. Yeah, that's the recommended amount, give or take. You know.
I mean, I won't say no.
Let's say, going forward, you start with one at the beginning of the session, and then when we come back from break, you can take another one.
Cool.
Whoa.
Assuming that it won't, pop you more than 3.
That's a terrific amount of hero points.
Yeah, you guys apparently need them, so.
I do. So much so, in fact,
Burning them left and right.
that I'm gonna use one on this perception check.
All right, go ahead and re-roll that sucker.
That's much better. A 21.
21 is much better. Okay, so there's a couple of things that stick out. One is you remember back when you guys were hanging around the circus and this was still 5th edition, before the rules of the world felt different than they do currently. You would come across a seal, which was a skull with a dagger sort of like embedded in the top and sticking out the bottom. And the first thing you notice is that the on the guard of the longsword this person was using, you see small but very distinctly, that same design in the center of the guard on either side of the blade, which is something that immediately catches your eye as you just kind of like do your quick cursory scan.
Mhm.
And then as you begin to go through the person's effects, they have a bunch of things on them, and I'll just tell you right now. So they have a bunch of gold. There's 85 gold in the coin purse, about 46 silver and 12 copper. And they have half plate. They have a steel shield. They have a crossbow, a bunch of bolts, and then this longsword.
Okay.
Yeah. Given that you also exceeded a 20, you notice as you pick up the longsword, probably to examine this seal a little bit closer to confirm that it's the same thing that you guys had seen previously, your hand sort of bumps the pommel in a weird way, and it looks like it begins to almost unscrew a little bit. And what you find is that inside is a compartment that presumably is considered relatively secret when it's within the charge of the person. But when they're dead, it's a lot harder to kind of maintain control over that. And you find a scroll in there. It's written in a language that I don't think understand. What languages do you know? Let's see here.
I know Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Goblin, Sylvan.
Okay.
It helps with my investigations being a well-versed talker.
Let's see. Yeah, so it's in a language that you are unfamiliar with.
But not this one.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what it says. Probably something about, oh, the love of my life. How I miss you so. With these combats I go. The end. And that's what I imagine is written on these things as I kind of take that and I'll take all the gold and silver and that fun stuff.
Heck yeah.
And I'll take the crossbow bolts as well, just because I know there's a couple people, including myself, that use them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm assuming that takes about an hour to like kind of go through and find that secret compartment and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say you're like futzing around with them for a little bit. The other folks also have some I'll say cumulatively between the other three bodies, there's another like 45-ish gold.
Okay.
Yeah, like roughly. But nothing like as interesting as that, and certainly no more of those insignias. It looks like these might have just been sort of like thugs for hire.
Got it.
Who were essentially instructed to do one thing or another, and it's unclear why the person at the end decided to bite down on a false tooth and kill himself, and that, I think, that gives you pause, because that's typically you only see that with people who are like fanatically loyal, or have a reason to profoundly fear their fate at the hands of the people that they would otherwise be captured by, or potentially, fear the person who hired them.
Guys, we're just so scary. He had to kill himself.
Yeah, you guys are terrifying. Oh my god. Wow.
Let's be real.
It was my silver kobold tongue.
Yeah. The little 9-year-old kobold is just so scary.
You really destroyed his will to live with your bon matis,
my Bismarckies were all silver daggers.
So that strikes you as a little bit funky.
Definitely.
You don't really have anything to go off of, and you can't talk to him. So definitely like a thing that you file away for future reference. All right, so ladies and ladies, let's pop upstairs to the second floor. I know that at least one of you had something that they wanted to do. So Patchwork.
Yes. As we get into Rev's room, Patchwork goes, Mechanic Rev, what is the most important thing you need to locate in this room for packing? We will select clothing items.
I
and
mean,
Patrick-
that's easy. They all, my closet is all the same. I've done. Patrick, I don't travel. What is the state of my apartment right now? Like, what is
Blown up?
How blown up? How bad is my apartment?
It's not that badly blown up. So the explosion wasn't so much to a damaging one as it was to sort of disperse the gas, which, given that the windows are all broken, has been slowly dissipating. So you definitely, like, as you guys get back up in here, your throats are scratchy, but you're not passing out or
Is
anything.
Rosie awake?
Rosie is still knocked out.
All right. I'm gonna get down
my
on her.
apartment still locked?
Is your apartment still locked?
Or not the apartment, the workshop.
The workshop is still locked. Yes.
I'm immediately gonna get down and try to do some sort of medicine check again on Rosie.
Okay.
I don't want to use that wand of heal unless I absolutely have to.
Sure.
Okay. Is that a 24? 24.
24. You, over the period of a couple minutes, are able to sort of rouse her. It seems like she may or may not have failed things critically, which left her in a much more prolonged state of unconsciousness.
Hi, Rosie.
It sort of like looks at you groggily. She's like, "What the hell happened?"
Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna tell you a couple things.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, okay. Let's start with the good thing. Rev's right here. Look, we got Rev. Rev's safe.
Great.
What the? Azad, you should have mentioned she.
I didn't think we were coming up here anyway, and
What happened? Can someone tell me what
Rosie,
happened?
how?
So we got knocked out, and
Okay.
then there was a big fight. We need to go.
Azad, can you give me a second with Rosie, please?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna like shove her out of the room and close the door.
Okay. Goodbye.
So
none of you has been able to make eye contact with me in the last 45 seconds.
I
What happened?
I think Rev would actually be looking at her. I think
Okay.
I think Rev would actually be looking at her.
Okay.
So yeah, because that's why she pushed Azad out of the room. Like, this is coming from Rev, not from random stranger. Yeah. So we came back from our errand, and Rex, who is, for a very long story short, someone that Azad used to know.
I've heard about him at this point.
Yeah. He was here, and the house was on fire. Yes. And he immobilized all of us while he
Where are the children?
I don't know. Bergen's with them. He took all of them.
He took
All of them. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We just finished beating the folks he left behind to try and stop us into a pulp. But yeah, I think you might want to go get Thorn so that we can go get the kids.
There is a moment as it looks like she might be on the verge of having a panic attack, and then you watch as her face goes from very pale as this like hits her to like very red.
Is Thorn downstairs?
Thorn is in my apartment still. It was right by the door.
Okay, I think that knowing that it's Rosie's, I probably, when you like push me out of the room, if it's in the other room, I would probably pick it up and like have it ready to go, because I just assume that that's what she's gonna want.
There's like you hear a hushed conversation from inside the room, and then the door bursts open, and possibly the angriest dwarf you have ever seen in your entire life looks at you and just like hand shaking with rage extends it for the hammer. And she runs downstairs into the apartment, and you can hear things sort of clattering around as well. You're not sure what she's doing, but it sounds frantic.
We will help We will help the strong Rosie in a moment. Reverie, tools, clothes. These are things you require. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then Patrick's in your room and casts fucking approximate for clothes and grabs all your clothes, and then casts tools and grabs all your tools.
Okay,
I love it.
Not the tools. Tools are all in the workshop, and that door is locked. And if I see you do it for clothes, Rev will 100% stop you before you get anywhere the fuck near her tools. Absolutely not. Patrick, I don't have a bag to put these things in. I don't travel.
Patrick pulls a bag out of their bag of holding and starts putting things in that bag.
Okay, well, that was okay. You do that. And Rev is gonna go open up her workshop because she knows that Rosie just needs a minute. And she's gonna go open up her workshop. She is grabbing any of the remnants of any of her major tools. She's grabbing any of her travel supplies, so like things that she would have carried back and forth to school, which I, based on like what she's learned, what she does, my assumption is she has a like tiny small like, you know, she can like melt some stuff down, and she has like a small travel soldering iron, etc. She's got like her tiny baby forge coming with her, right? That kind of stuff. She's gonna also grab just kind of any, I mean, she has her own bag of holding, so she's sweeping a lot of stuff in this room into it, because she knows that with a little bit of time and tinkering, she can turn most of this into stuff that will explode or will modify her crossbow or will be useful on the road. Cool. So most of her workshop is going to come with her in the bag of holding.
Sweet.
But she's definitely doing it herself, because she's like packing up the, like her tiny little set of screwdrivers is all packed up where they're supposed to be, like things like that. Yeah.
The all or nothing method of organization, where it is either all totally disorganized or absolutely meticulously placed. Yes.
Yeah. And so she starts with like the important stuff is meticulously placed. And by the end, when I assume she's being rushed, like the odds and ends, the rogue gears, the rogue screws are just kind of like swept into like a box and shoved in all in one like miscellaneous box type deal.
After about 3 minutes of watching Rev do this and feeling incredibly awkward, I am gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna find whatever room Rosie is in and gonna kind of awkwardly stand at the door, because I don't want to bother her but also want to be of assistance, and I don't quite know how to do that.
So as you make your way downstairs, the frantic like tossing of things, which sounds like somebody's sort of like going through the things that they don't need if they're in a rush to get somewhere and picking out exclusively the things that are like, okay, I have to have this, I have to have that. That stops after a second, and then you hear smashing. As you round the corner, you see that she has opened a hole in a wall.
Oh.
And inside the hole, there is a small, as you see, she like just a couple swings, and it looks almost like a faux wall was built into this space. And inside it, you see her armor. You see she has this beautiful like breastplate inlaid with like silver and gold filigree. There's this like vine that sort of spirals around the entirety of it, and there's like a big rose done in gold on the shoulder, sort of like inlaid with rubies. You see a helmet, just much less fancy. The breastplate is very fancy. The helmet itself is much more utilitarian. You see she's got like greaves and gauntlets that sort of all fit a general aesthetic of simplicity in complementary colors to the breastplate itself. And she begins donning her armor. I think, as she begins like buckling these things on, she turns around and she sees you, and she the initial rage that had taken over has subsided now that she's had a moment to like smash something. And she looks at you and well, I told you what would happen if someone stole my children.
I'm so sorry.
No. Look, part of working with someone like Giovanni is that you're always a little bit at risk. Not everybody likes him. Not everybody likes his associates. This was a risk before we met you. Certainly not from someone as powerful as that guy. Well, at least that I know about. Look, it's not your fault. I know that, and I hope that you know that. I hope that you can eventually know that then.
I know what you're...
I know you do. I know. She walks over and she like sort of reaches up and puts her hand on your arm.
Oh, don't do that. No, don't
squeeze.
do that. No, you're not the one that's comforting me right now. It's not.
I'm gonna go find... I've got a couple of people that I need to go get in contact with. Personally. I have a hunch where you're going.
I have, and I think I'm gonna pull out my sending stone. And I had taken all of those pictures of the like schematics and things that Giovanni had in his office. And I think I'm gonna hand her my phone and say,
Your phone.
My stone, and say, I think you should send these to yourself. So at the very least, you can sort of start thinking about what's going to happen when we get there. Yeah.
That's a good idea. She, quickly sends over a couple of things. She's like, I don't need all this information, but a floor plan is, yep, okay. All right.
Do you need anything from us while you're gone?
Don't die between now and the next time I see you.
Well, I'll try.
And they just like this awkward moment between the two of you is you're like, wow, our kids are not ours. Fuck.
GM.
Yes.
May I say that as this awkward silence is occurring,
Mm-hmm.
the slow sound of coins clinking against other coins is approaching as Patrick has cast approximate
Uh-huh.
for all the gold pieces in the house.
What does approximate do exactly?
Your magic quickly flows over you to help you count and catalog. Name a particular type of object you are looking for with the area. You gain an instant estimate of the quantity of the chosen objects that are clearly visible within the target area. So it's just like I know where coins are.
Just like all the loose change. You're like, I
Yeah,
know where all of
You
it
just
is.
gathered all the loose change in the
I
house.
love it.
Rev probably had a lot scattered around her apartment.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Like Patrick very neatly like packed all of Rev's clothes like very quickly.
Yeah.
Like they're just like coordinated in terms of like appropriateness for temperature.
And then within that,
and
you've
then
got,
like then like
colors and
cold,
fabric types.
yeah, you know, very very like meticulously packed. And then just like is
Rev-
finding coins. This
Rev
is
really
like, well,
only had,
tools
like,
tools weren't
tanks
allowed,
and
so
jumpsuits.
coins, I guess. So
Every
uh,
time Giovanni like gave me like 10 gold to be like, just buy a sandwich. And it just got like stuck in a pocket somewhere.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know, sandwiches
Oh.
cost 10 gold, right? And you're like, no. And he's like, here, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's just the sound of like ding, 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 as like these coins just sort of like fly towards you from around the room.
oh, well, I can't summon them, but I can just see them. Like if they're like on the
Oh, you can
ground,
just
like
see
I
them?
just, like
Oh.
got yeah.
No, that's not.
If
as
only,
fun.
if only.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll
We'll
work
find
on
me
it.
If
someday.
only
We'll make it
someone
happen.
had the ability to control how something happened.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Could you
True.
imagine?
If only there were a god in the room.
If
So-
only.
How many gold coins does Patchwork find? Shall we roll for it?
Yeah, we're absolutely gonna roll for it.
Okay, what should I roll?
I mean,
roll-
I've lived here for what, like 4 years,
Yeah, roll a D100.
right? At least.
Okay.
And then 4 years. Yeah. Rev, can you roll me a D4 for every year that you've lived in this place?
Oh my
Sure.
goodness.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
4 years feels like the right amount of time she would have been on her own as an adult.
Yeah.
Adult.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Year 1, 2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Me?
Yes.
I did, and I rolled 74. Please.
74.
Yeah.
Okay, so so someone write this down. 148 gold from year 1.
Ooh,
Oh.
Year
you're
2,
about to be rich.
4.
4. Okay. Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll another D100 for me.
It's gonna be. Wait, is that? My D100, I can't tell if it's a 90 or a 60.
Does it have a line going on? The
Yeah, is
bottom
there like
of it?
any
Is there any
There's
indicator?
literally no indicators on this dice as to
Hey-
which one is 9 and which one's 6.
Hey, Daddy God,
Yikes.
are we rich now?
Oh wait, no,
Rev
I
is.
figured it out. It's in relation to the number, it's 90.
It's 90?
Yeah, 90.
Cool. All right, so that's 360 from year 2. Go ahead and roll another D4.
Oh
Cool.
my goodness. Is someone writing this down?
Hey,
Daddy.
Ryan
you
is.
said it was 148 for the
148
first
from
year,
year 1.
Yeah.
360 from year 2.
right? God, Rev had so much money.
Daddy
Apparently.
wants
Rev
some new
is-
racers.
Rev is like some like
Trust fund
apocalypse,
child.
like right, but she didn't even know.
Nope. So what's the D4 say for year 3?
1.
1. Okay. Go ahead and roll.
61.
Okay. Go ahead and add another 61 gold.
And year 4, I got a 2.
A 2. Okay.
100.
Guys, we're so rich.
And that's gonna be 5.
Could be 5.
Yeah.
10.
10 additional gold.
Beautiful.
That's
That
still like
tracks.
it's still like
You
what?
went perfect.
What's-
400,
That's a
500?
pretty solid. That graph is a pretty solid indicator of her kind of getting herself on track.
Yeah.
She lost less gold. She probably ate more. You know, she
Gold?
was
She ate
figuring her ADHD. Not
Oh, she
gold.
like.
I
was
mean,
spending-
she turned
was
that
actually,
into food.
spending the money on things, as opposed to just
Okay.
hoarding it
580
accidentally.
gold.
Yeah.
Is Patchwork just holding a
Yes.
mound of gold? He's just like
a
mechanic.
Just
Yep.
pull the bag out of the other bag and start putting them in this bag.
I come back upstairs. I open the door. I see Patrick sitting in a pile of gold. I shut the door and I walk out.
The thing is, I'm coming down to where you are having this conversation with Rosie,
Okay.
clinking coins all the way, and then Patrick walks in and goes, "We have uncovered 579 gold coins." And Patrick
Great.
reaches in with puts it on the table so they can reach in with their one hand because they only have one hand still. That twig is still growing. And grabs I don't know, 200 of those coins and hands them to Rosie. And it's just
Okay.
you will require these for your journey.
I'm gonna take 200 off of my. But all right, Rev.
she pushes it back to you and is like, I appreciate it, but Bergen and I have done all right for ourselves, and we're certainly not hurting with the help of Giovanni's stipend. You don't have to worry about it. I'm well covered. But I appreciate it, Patrick.
I'm not gonna.
Patrick just slowly pushes the coins back into the bag off the table and goes,
All right.
We will hang on to these 579 gold coins.
Wonderful. You'll probably need that.
Are you putting them in Rev's bag of clothes, or are
I'm-
you holding on to them?
I have them in a
Do
different
I have
bag.
to track them?
No, they're in a bag and Patrick will have the bag.
Okay, I feel great
Cool.
about that actually. Okay, cool.
Of all people to hold on to money, Patrick is probably the best person.
The
Patrick's
best one. I just
bank.
got actively got sweaty thinking about it.
Neener's the tank and Patrick's the bank.
Tank and bank.
Tank and bank.
Yeah,
Spin-off
Rev
series.
just oh, I don't want to have that.
Yeah, don't
man.
worry.
Rev,
Patrick will
Rev
take
thinks
care
she
of
has
it.
11 gold to her name, and she's happy with that.
Wild. It's a goblin name. Yeah, honestly, I should be like, hey, I got this sweet ride. You interested? And just gonna kick the tires. One of them falls off. Hey, only 700 gold.
Wow, that's exactly how much we have.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. Whoa. So Rosie finishes getting her things together and sort of nods to the two of you who are down here, and then quickly heads upstairs to Rev as she's finishing packing up her workshop. Rev, she comes in and just knocks on the workshop door before entering. You mind if I come in?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
How are you?
terrified.
Okay is not the right word.
Nope, far from it.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got a few of the people that I used to work with, sort of like your friends. We keep in touch. Retired, but not fully retired. I'm gonna go find them. I'm not gonna try to do this alone, and I suggest that you
We're
don't either.
coming with you.
That's no, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm not letting you
No,
go after
no,
them
no.
in Bergen alone.
Not alone. I have to get them first, and they're a bit scattered. I was thinking that maybe we meet. Azad showed me the plans for where there's like information about children being taken. I'd be shocked if he did anything with my children. This feels more like a play for power than it does a threat to their lives.
Oh yeah, the man is slime, and the way he was talking, he clearly just wants to control Azad right now.
That makes sense. I'm gonna rip his tongue out his asshole.
I love that. I
Hmm.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
I had some thoughts, but that's a good one.
I mean, I
Yeah.
figure maybe Azad gets first dibs, but That's what's happening.
Yeah, I think you definitely rank pretty high in the list right now.
I certainly hope so. She's only got 3 kids. I've got twice that.
True.
I almost made that
And
exact
your
comment.
husband.
And
your
my,
husband.
And my husband. At least she doesn't have to worry about losing him.
No, I mean,
Well, I guess she does, but in a very different, hoping for
Different.
it as opposed to worrying about it.
yeah.
So my thought is,
I think she's more gonna worry about which one of us kills him at this point.
Do you believe we all just line up and take turns? Sorry, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop. Bye.
oh no, that's okay. It's going to take me maybe a couple of weeks to find folks and get them collected.
Weeks?
They're scattered.
Can you? And she'll like hold out the stone, right? We're still using sending stone shells,
Yeah.
whatever we decided they were. Do you need to call them? Would that make it faster?
Oh no, the person that I need to find is Silas, and he does not use any kind of newfangled technology.
Have I heard stories about Silas? Have I heard stories about any of her people
You
over the last couple of years?
have definitely heard some stories. Silas is a particularly powerful druid who really just fully eschews any kind of technology and lives very much off of any kind of grid that might exist. Last time there had been any discussion, he lived in a forest sort of in the south or southern part of Oim, and was extremely secluded. There's a couple other folks. There's Silas. There's Lila, who's a wizard, who lives out in Jayan, which is quite a distance away. And those are the 2 names that you remember sort of in this moment with all the things that are going on. So she's got some traveling ahead of her.
What? I'm not just gonna do something else while they have the kids. What if we get there first?
Then keep tabs, learn patterns, figure out when guards switch. Scope it out. You've got that Corna fella. He's very smart. Ask him what he would do, and then don't engage without help. And if I can join you sooner, I'll do that.
You'll keep in touch?
I'll keep in
God,
touch.
the fact that I just asked you that is...
Her response was rely on the 9-year-olds. That's good.
Well, he's
You're
an
the
adult.
only one with a problem with how old he is.
I thought he's a full-grown adult. I
He's
don't
a
know what the
full
problem is.
adult.
That was me, Katie.
Katie, he's a full-grown adult. I don't know why you have a problem with him.
I am 9.
That's
We are
older
breaking
than
the
me.
meta.
we have really broken
We've
down
done
right
it.
now.
I like him
Becky.
I'm hanging down from my comic book panel.
Yeah. Yeah, fully.
Yeah, I'm also not in this room as Azad.
Yeah, and so she sort of, she gives you a hug.
You'll talk. You'll check in, right? You'll.
Of course I'll check in. And then
I don't trust him not to come after you.
Oh, I'd love it if he did.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. So
Well, that
tell
is...
us, every 2 or 3 days, just hi, I'm
What are you,
alive.
What are you, my mother?
Look,
You-
I
how
learned
about
from
you-
the
how about-
fucking best. I learned from the best.
That's rude, and I appreciate it. I expect the same treatment, so if anything happens, you let me know.
She'll stick her hand out and be like, "Deal."
She fully just crushes yours unintentionally, with the rage that is still very much in her system that she is trying to kind of keep under wraps at the moment to sort out the things that she needs to sort out before she goes. Oh, sorry. Sort of pats you lightly on the shoulder. You'll be fine. Okay. I'll be in touch. I'm going to Jeon
Yes.
first, and then try to find Silas. That's going to take a bit. We'll be in touch and figure out where we're going to meet up.
Yes, please,
Okay.
because I.
We'll find the kids. He's not going to kill the kids. And they shouldn't kill Bergen. That doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. Especially since there are
You-
witnesses.
have a lot of confidence.
I am doing my best to stay positive at the moment. Because I don't like thinking about the alternative.
That's fair.
Hmm.
I will try that.
Do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go have some words with Giovanni. I think there's some information he owes us at this point.
That seems fair.
Yeah, and
Um,
worst case scenario, maybe he'll lend us his dragon.
Plural.
Yeah, plural.
That's possible.
one's a Drake,
Yeah.
and they're in love.
They're gay.
At
or
the
at
very
least- at least in lust.
least, they're in lust. Yeah, absolutely.
I ship them.
They're boning.
I just
Oh,
love
boy.
making Ben have those conversations with himself.
God, that was terrible.
I want to go outside and
Mhm.
see what Corna has found, and like also check in and make sure no one else needs any kind of like medical attention. But ideally, I'm here for the clues.
Okay, cool.
I'm just
you-
gonna finish packing and then I'm gonna go outside and
Cool.
if they're not done searching for things, search for stuff.
Cool. So you finish packing. Rosie sort of heads out. Actually, Azada, as you're like coming down the stairs, you see Rosie sort of like comes out of the shattered door to the first floor apartment. She sort of nods at you and heads out. You see she's got like a bag on, thorns slung over her shoulder. She's like in her armor, helmet sort of like strapped to her belt, cloak pulled over so that it's not so visible. But you can hear like the clank of metal as she takes a step. The rest of you see Rosie leave hooded and cloaked with her hammer over her shoulder. She turns, she nods to you all, and then she like jogs off and is quickly lost to sight.
Casually jogs off in fucking plate mail.
She real strong. She a badass bitch.
We only get like one muscle mommy to go with us per quarter. Okay.
So
One
yeah.
muscle mommy per adventure.
We have a never-ending stream of muscle mommies, though.
Yeah, that's true. We
And
got a
maybe
lot-
one
Could-
day I will.
Could the
evolve
next
into
one
the
be
muscle
somebody
mommy.
else's, please? That'd be amazing.
Well, you don't want a personal muscle mommy every
No, I
time?
don't need a third or fourth or fifth one.
Okay, so we're going for a minimum of 6. I got it.
Cool.
I'm on it. So many muscle mommies.
I want to see a corner muscle mommy. Give me a muscle.
Oh
pole.
my goodness.
No, I
Corna's
want to see a
muscle
billion
mommy.
muscle mommy.
Yes.
That is a hot mommy.
Yeah,
I
Billion's
want to
mommy
see
is pretty muscly.
I want to see
Yep.
everybody's muscle mommy because
Oh,
Patrick
boy.
doesn't have a mom.
True.
You have me.
Well,
You're not a
Alistair's
muscle
mom is the big bad.
True.
No one wants to see that mommy.
Yeah,
She's
she's
muscly.
she's a different version of a muscle mommy, but she
Yeah.
definitely
She's muscle mommy derogatory.
yeah.
Evil muscle mommy.
Hangs out with Nooner.
Oh, no, Nunor.
Nunor. Nunor.
Wait, we didn't. I don't think we talked about Nunor on air.
We have not talked about him on air. Before we continue any further with the story, now that we've teased this, should we maybe inform folks that they've got something to look forward to?
I mean, should we?
I mean,
Sure.
No, I.
I'll say you should wait.
we-
Well, there may or may not be a muscle mommy equivalent to Neener,
What?
but like an evil twin named Nunor. I was trying to segue it
No.
from muscle mommies. It didn't go well.
Nunor.
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 Evil badger.
He's the evil
Yeah.
badger lord that we or lady. She. I guess
She.
we haven't really decided about that one.
Oh, she's a lady.
I think so.
Nunor. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're going muscle mommy, then
We could
Nunor
go
Yeah.
muscle
is a
badger
lady.
mommy.
Yeah.
And if she's the
Muscle
inverse
Badger
of
Mommy.
Nina, that only makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. All right, we'll have to stat out some sort of
Oh,
horrific
I don't want to take on
badger.
Nunor until
I-
we're like level 17.
I know.
Because
Yeah.
like Nina is scary.
Yeah. She's gonna be like the
Yeah.
equivalent of a Tarask by the time you guys get to her. We'll have like
Yeah.
built her up
Oh.
so much that like canonically I'll just have to like adjust her stats to make it work. Okay.
Okay, what?
So
have we
now that you have
found?
another villain to look forward to in the future,
I drink tea and not water. I'm sorry, Colonel Blah.
unbelievable. Azad, as you walk out, you see that at about this point in time, Alistar is sort of like wrapping up, tending to Bill, but is still actively bleeding himself, pretty
Wow.
significantly.
Jesus, why are you? Take care of yours. Okay, hold on, and I'm gonna sit down next to him, and I'm gonna do a quick little medicine check.
Sure.
Lady Azad, I pray thee, cure young
24 on Al, which I believe is a D8, correct? Or 2D8.
It's
Two.
42d8.
2D8. Okay.
Yep.
6 and 6, so 12 points to Al. Al, you can't. If you're bleeding out and you die while trying to heal him, what does that do? How does that help?
I do not matter as much, Lady Azad.
Well, you
Oh.
do matter because you're one of the few numbers that we have, and therefore need you alive.
You are very valuable, Alistar, so thank you.
Also that. That's probably would have been the better thing to say in this instance. Yes.
This is quite all right. Thank you, Lady Azad.
Is Neener bleeding?
Neener got punched, but is he's covered in blood, but he doesn't appear to be in any way bothered by it. It does not appear to be his blood.
Other
see.
people's blood.
I think when
Yeah.
he spat blood, it was not his
Okay.
blood.
Nope,
Which
nope. It
is-
was
It was the
Brody.
nose blood.
Yep, it was the nose blood and it was the throat blood when he killed that other
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
you're better-ish. You're better-ish. You're not covered in your own blood, and that's honestly incredibly impressive. Yes. Corey. Is Corey?
Corna, what do you think? Like, are you sort of like hanging out with the rest of the group once you're done with your investigation, or are you like scouting around for more clues or anything like that?
I mean, I'd love to scout around for more clues if they're available. I'm probably half wrapped up in an adventure / mystery that I just came up with
That tracks.
while I was searching the bodies.
As you do.
Well, I guess that's all for the mystery of the missing photograph. And I like hold up a picture of one of the creepers' personal effects with his family.
It's just like his wallet. With,
And
like,
his wallet.
his
Yeah, I
favorite
basically like
pictures.
emptied out his wallet and I like took the pictures.
And it unfolds. He has 12 children.
Oh,
They're all
God.
adorable.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
They all have like an evil look on their face, so you don't feel as bad.
There's a lot of blood. I wonder,
They're all bullies.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
is it?
Um,
I think this one goes with this one, and I like put the wallet like at like the body that has no head,
Mhm.
and I just like put it like where the head was.
what did
This
you
one
find?
goes with this one.
I really don't.
Corey. I.
This one
What-
goes with this one.
Mm. Did you find anything useful? Dare I
Azad.
ask?
Azad,
Yeah.
I found so much cool stuff. You wouldn't
Okay.
even believe it.
Okay, I probably would. What'd you find?
Well, I found some half-plate armor. I found a shield. I found some gold coins, some silver coins, some coppery coins, a crossbow, some crossbow bolts. I took
Okay.
those. I think I saw
Okay.
Reverie using it, maybe. She could probably use some extra ones. But then I also found this really sweet longsword. And whenever I was like kind of using my magnifying glass, I noticed this little button. And out popped this scroll. How cool is that?
Sorry, a
Super
scroll
secret scroll.
in the sword? The scroll in
In-
the sword.
In the hilt of the sword, yeah. And guess what? Right next to the button was another insignia of a dagger through a skull.
Awesome.
That's like the
Well-
other one we found, right?
Yeah. Well, I
That
mean,
seal?
I guess. Yeah. I didn't think that Rex. Well, I mean, I don't know what I think anymore. So I guess it really all just is connected, and I know nothing. Is what
Well,
I'm learning.
Do you know what different languages Rex spoke? Because I don't even know. I have no idea which one this one is. And I give
Can I take
Azad
a
the
look
note.
at the scroll? Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
I
take a
give
look
it
at
to
the
you.
scroll. Yeah. Azad, can you make an intelligence check for me?
Yeah, I'm not that dumb.
That's good.
I'm proud of
I'm
you.
gonna use a hero point.
Oh my!
I'm gonna use a third hero point.
A second hero point.
A second hero point. Okay, still not great. 15 though.
15. Okay. So it's interesting. You look at this thing and immediately you're like, oh, this is Akkadian. I can read this. And then almost instantly you're like, but it's not. There are symbols and characters that are like clearly from Akkadian, like written Akkadian, but it's maybe a dialect or an offshoot that you can't read.
Is it, if it's close enough to Akkadian, are there like phrases or like ideas that I can sort of parse out, even if I can't understand the entirety of it, in the way that, like, if you know Spanish, you can get a little Portuguese kind of thing?
With a okay, that's a fair question. With a 15,
well, here, if I, I have quick identification, which means that I can identify like a magical object in a minute.
This is not magical.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about cognitive crossover? If I do like a recall knowledge check.
That might help. What I'll give you with the 15 is that you see the word darkness multiple times. That is one of the ones that stands out.
Okay.
What does cognitive crossover do?
So it's essentially, if I try to use a recall knowledge check, I can re-roll with a different skill.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should do a recall knowledge roll first.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a recall knowledge. Yeah.
How do I
absolutely.
do that?
You do it.
Just do it.
You
Let's
do the thing.
Okay, let's go with that. Okay. Mother tits! I am going to use cognitive crossover because
Okay.
holy shit. Okay, 19.
Okay. When you see the word darkness, and it's I guess we'll just say capitalized for the ease of sort of like giving the proper idea and understanding. There's just like a moment with a 19 where you remember some stories from when you were little, like legends, like old stories that at this point, even a civilization as dedicated to the preservation of information as Acadia is, these are like, this is the kind of stuff that's so old that people are kind of like, all of the original texts have been lost to time. They've just degraded. Some were lost in accidents or theft, which was a weird thing. You remember that like the theft of scrolls was something that was pretty much unheard of. But people kind of write it off at this point because they're like, we don't have a way of proving or disproving it, but we also, we're not gonna like waste our time with things that we can't confirm. But there were legends about like a different, like a split, essentially. And some chose to follow the light, which led to modern Acadia, and some chose to follow the darkness. And the story was that there was a huge battle between the two, and the light overcame the darkness. And it was, it was sort of meant to be more of like a child's like fairy tale to, teach wrong from right, and how if you work really hard and you do the right thing, you'll persevere, and yada yada. Sort of like very boring. But there's something weird about the fact that you see that verbiage in like a note.
It feels like someone's cosplaying a bedtime story. I don't understand. This is something that's from a fairy tale. This language isn't real. This doesn't make sense.
Have I left the house yet? Like, do I come out while, like, at what point in this process do I leave the house?
Probably, probably like right around this point, as like having the conversation.
Yeah, let's leave the house, Ref.
Yeah.
As you just like jangle.
So wealthy.
Unless someone who's not Acadian heard the story and believed it. This feels so wrong.
Mistress, may we look?
Yeah, you can look. It's not real. This is not real. I'm looking at something that's based on legends.
Legends come from somewhere.
I don't think that there was a massive battle in the beginning of creation where the lightness took out the dark. I mean, come on. I understand that there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens here, but that's a little bit far-fetched for me.
That's where you draw your line?
I don't really know what to do with that. Here, Patchwork, tell me what you think.
I would like to look at this and see if maybe in my travels other stories like this have come around. Like,
sure, yeah, go ahead and what do you is this like a recall knowledge? What would you like to do?
I guess recall knowledge. I'm trying to think of like what that would be. Could I actually do like an art check, like my art lore, like since this is a story, like maybe it's part of an anthology that, or like, maybe I've heard other versions of this nonsense.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah.
There are lots of stories that over the years have like artwork sort of
been around for centuries, so who knows?
Yeah, why not?
The legend. Hang on, starting over.
I rolled
the
a
whole
17.
fight at the beginning of
17,
creation. Is
okay.
that the legend that's written down here? Or are you
No,
just
so
throwing that out there. No, I'm like
I'm-
actually asking Azad.
yeah. Oh, you're asking.
Yes.
No, I can't. I don't know what this is. This is like some kind of bastardized Akkadian. This isn't a language that I can tell. I mean, it has to be because someone wrote in it. But no, I'm saying that this is referring to the same darkness that exists in, I don't know, what is your most quintessential bedtime story that you guys have here? Because this is like, it's a story that there's so many versions of it that everyone knows it. It's not real. I don't know how else to say it, but it's like the story that you tell your kids to make them afraid to steal, or like to get them to behave themselves when you have family come over. It's such a distinct metaphor, it's too on the nose. I don't know. I'm confused. And I would actually like to do a lore check, plane of origin, because of the fact that I am from, like, we are the first people from the, like, OG sort of, like, Fae ancestry.
Cool.
I wanna...
Before we do that, hang on, because we did have a roll from Patchwork.
Yeah.
Sorry, I asked that question and
it's okay. It's all right. I haven't forgotten. So Katie, you can go ahead and roll that. Patchwork, you the script that you see is unfamiliar, but the story that Azad is describing is one that you have seen told in artwork and also like in stories from there are some like nomadic peoples that you have spent time with over the years who have like a particularly strong oral tradition, and there's lots of versions of this story. It's not necessarily the light and the dark, but there's like this major conflict is something that is referenced in a lot of really old mythology across many different sort of, I guess, versions of history.
So it's not solely an Akkadian story. It's almost like primeval from.
Yeah, you get the sense that like everyone has. When you hear a story that is so old that it's kind of like easy to co-opt and it makes for like a good story to tell, but it's like I want to like change a couple things here and there because
the Bible.
I mean, if other people are out here telling better stories and you want to like take the little bits that you like, you do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the sense that like the version that Azad is telling is a little bit more simplistic and direct, whereas a lot of the other versions that you've heard have like other things that have been added on that are like maybe a little bit more flowery, adding some color, or whatever. And I think with the 17, you are able to, just based on your vast amount of knowledge, come to the conclusion that there's a decent chance that this is like one of the original versions, or maybe the original version. But also it's been so long, hard to say.
I got a 24.
A 24.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Is there any information in particular that you are, or is there like, are you focusing on a part of the story? Like what?
I'm trying to think back to the story that I was told as a kid.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure, because if there is some like degree of truth there, I'm trying to suss out which is like, I didn't say anything to say, but like what piece of that felt truthful to me. Like I know that the story that I was told as a kid with like, you know, like angels and devils and demons and this big sort of like epic, almost like biblical battle is not what it couldn't be what really happened. So I'm trying to kind of pick out if there could potentially be something in there that there was like a kernel of truth.
Okay, cool. Yeah, with a 24, you've studied enough literature that I think the thing that stands out to you the most is that history is written by the victor, right? And the version of it that you had always heard was that the victory of light versus dark, or good versus evil, or however you want to phrase it, was absolute. But you also know that that's not the case, right? Like, evil still very much exists. There's still darkness. There are still other planes of existence. And I think that the thing that resonates the most is the understanding that telling a story about something that of that magnitude and being like, but we didn't like completely win, makes for a shit story. Also, not nearly as effective at scaring children. And so I think, like, when you look at this version of the story, or you know what you assume at this moment is this version of the story, I think it just, like, the hairs in the back of your neck stand up, and like it makes you viscerally uncomfortable to think that something as evil as what has been described in those stories could very well still be just out and about.
I think that Azad's eyes go really wide, break out in like a bit of a cold sweat. If there's a chance that Acadians aren't the only first people, we are in so much more trouble than I thought we could ever be in.
I mean, it only logically follows that you aren't the only first people. It'd be pretty arrogant to think that you were the only first people.
The only ones that are left, Rev.
Okay, tone unnecessary.
Hey, do any of you guys have line of sight on the body of the person that Neener killed, the one that had the sword?
Probably.
Yeah. I'll definitely patching up Billion over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So when you guys finish up patching up, I think it's sort of gone unnoticed at this point. But the body has just sort of like disintegrated into ash. And that's where we're gonna wrap up tonight's session.
Okay. Well.
Beans.
Don't like that.
Sure.
You know, as you do, just casual.
You know.
Yeah, you know.
Ah.
It's a circle of life.
Yeah, that happens at that speed normally, right?
I know we're doing a double talk back next week. However, the Acadians are so fucking strong that the idea of another, like, community existing is real scary.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
Ah.
Take those notes down.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
All right. What do we plug in?
Away.
Thursday, Maddie will be back doing a solo TTRPG.
Yeah, first Thursday of the month.
Yeah, pretty sure it's gonna be Call of Cthulhu again. Not 100% certain about that. That's what I've got.
That's it for this week. Next week is more shit, which we will announce when we announce
Next
it.
week.
Next week.
Super big
Ooh.
secrets and stuff.
Crazy. I just
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
I mean, I could tell you, but I don't want to ruin any surprises.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anything else anyone wants to plug? Upcoming events, things you're doing, things you want to tell people about, streams, that kind of thing.
Come hang out with me on Friday afternoons Eastern time. I watch wrestling on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/I am Rachel Quirky.
Hell yeah.
If you wanna learn pro wrestling from like I don't know anything about pro wrestling, come on over. I don't know anything either. I've only been in the dojo for a year.
Hell yes.
Awesome.
Everyone
I do
can learn together.
exercises for subs, I guess.
Oh, is that what? Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
That's brilliant.
I like
That's
that.
I'm gonna get strong
Nice.
through subs for
Sub strong.
fighting.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Hell yeah.
Omar, I assume you probably have something to plug or multiple things to plug.
Sure. Hello, Omar Tailweaver here. Coming up next Sunday, we have the penultimate episode of Descent to the Void Campaign 2 before the final episode. And you always know, if you watch Game of Thrones, Last of Us, all those episodes, it's the penultimate episode that has all the juice. So I promise you it's going to be very exciting.
Yo,
to
we
get
needed
there.
therapy after last session.
Oh
so-
yes, we did need therapy, and then we'll see about how it is going to be this Sunday. That's Sunday at 2 p.m. at twitch.tv/A Tale of D20s, and then Monday we have the finale of Radiant Citadel. That's going to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Expect a very big battle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everyone likes a big battle.
Mhm.
Anyone else have anything else that they would like to tell people to do? Now's your moment. Command the audience.
This is your moment in the sun.
I want to command everybody to get some good rest.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Well, if that's the case. Go ahead and take us offline, Zekaruni.
Ooh, Zekaruni.
Zekaruni?
That's a new one for me.
That's a new one.
See you soon, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye.
Good night,
Bye,
y'all.
everyone.
Night.